hold up, you know what I'm saying? I forgot to add the beard, yeah. So this is how I'm pulling up. You don't know. Come on, talk daddy. Woo. Woo. I'm ready. Have fun now. Talk to me. What do you want for Christmas? Let me know.
So yes, who you watch now? Sky Scrapa, Major Sky Scrapa. Now he's an artist, he's an artiste as well, and also an influencer and content creator and a brand ambassador. So yes, guys, Major Sky Scrapa. He did mention his name to me, which I'm tempted to mention, but I wouldn't do that because he doesn't want us to put it there. So you have to bribe me though. Maybe later on in the show I'll mention it. But yes, you're welcome to the show. I'm happy to be doing this with you and Gisela. So, but before we head over to Gisela, I mean, you said that you wanted to give them a few things, be their Santa, right? Later on, we'll get to hear what you are also requesting of Santa. Yeah. But before then, let's see your journey to coming here this morning. For me, I walked in the room. That and how it also started for you. And he's also the CEO of Beard Gang Ghana, so he will tell us about that, how he was advocating, or he has been advocating for, you know, growing your beard. For those who don't have beards at all, or those who have goatees, this is your cue to, you know, reach out to him, start growing a beard. Let me also reach out to Gisela. Gisela is here with us in the studios, and fine, let's see what she also has been up to. Her profile. Who is Gisela? A content creator and an influencer. Enjoy the video.
Oh my. Don't ask me about my ex, let's just pretend that nigga died. Ain't no pressure by no nigga, tell his ass to fall in line. And if he can't get right, I'm...
So I took a journey to the salon. Me see your moon sunning me braids no mommy. I didn't even know you could do that in Accra, but they did. On Bapan and meeting with to say, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. Anyway, washing me mommy, and one thing about me, I'll never ever sit in a hairdryer. They have to blow dry my hair. I have time. They treated my hair to me. We are now comedy me. One thing about me again is that I would always check Zubaida's page for food recommendations before I order food. Until me checking the page, me sure so na minisika, na ma checking it on a budget account no. me check here, and I'm a corner noodles. Like I saw some noodles on a page, and I'm a corner, and I'm saying, my main chef say, I need to make to coin with the money I have. Her account is so helpful because she doesn't only blog about food, she also blogs about affordable destinations that Onyame adom to me Jubi boy and now the what I say. My noodles came in was really, really good, and Zubi is so reliable because if you're new in Kenya, then come at Nahonomesu. Maybe I know maybe half of my hair now a stitches name way pee, but now me so I was even shocked. It was so nice, like this one.
You know what's got me cracking up? Say Onyame adom to me Jubi boy. Now the knuckle. That's actually really funny, Gisela.
Oh, I tried.
That's funny.
I tried.
That's actually a good one. But yeah, Gisela Major is the second co-host for the morning, and you see how she does. So that means you do fashion and then also lifestyle, beauty. Is there a bit of beauty? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And basically like organic advertisements as well.
Nice. Now, you did drop something in there that I think I would adopt. The fact that you have to check Zubaida's page before you order food. Yeah. I just up and order because I think I have a fair idea of the number of food joints or which food joints I want. But that's also good. It will also open you up to a whole lot of new
because Accra is
places.
hard. And then if I'm going to spend money on food, it should be like something good. It shouldn't be something I'll regret later.
Right.
So I need to check for reviews, and like she's my go-to all the time.
Right.
So I always check her account before I order something.
You know what happens with me is what you do
I
as
need
well.
your faith because
well, I just try. If it's nice, it's nice. If it's not nice, Sky Major, why?
Eat everything. I don't know. You people are too. You go. Once the guy say the food,
yeah.
And you see
sometimes it's so bad.
Nowadays, if the woman selling the food has a nice body there,
wow. Okay, no, just hold on with that. Hold on with that. Before we get into the conversation proper, Gisela woke up this morning, got dressed, and got here. But we would also want you to see how that happened.
Miss Ryan up at 4 a.m. na me brushing me teeth, me drying, na me hair, me makeup. My Misha Taiwe, na me looking very bad, na me also from me, and I didn't want to look like that. I wanted to look like my future husband. He showed me from home. Rebecca said, yes, that's my wife. And I picked out these shoes. They looked good with it. Me and I'm looking very sweet. I'm looking very, very, very cute and nice. And I requested my ride to 3 Music. Also not BBI, fine, nice setup, Christmas tree. Come on.
Very, very cute and nice. That I agree to. So yes, officially welcome my co-host, Major Sky Scrapa and Gisela Major. What's the feeling this morning? Having to wake up as early as you woke. Was it difficult?
Do you want me to be honest?
Please be honest.
Go first.
Please be honest.
No, because if I start to talk, I was very tiring. I don't like waking up early. It's not in me.
You're not a morning person.
No, I am actually, but I'm on a Christmas break, so I want to sleep till like 12 or 11 a.m.
Right.
I can't be waking up at 4 a.m. I mean, I'm happy to be here, so it's fine.
And we're happy you're here. Major Sky Scrapa, you had something to say?
Yeah, I don't play on my morning because I have to sleep, and there's a cozy weather around. So why are we moving this early? And you see, when we get here, I'm expecting people to be like applaud it, like, oh, you guys welcome.
Let me do that. Let me do that. Let me do that.
No,
for
me,
you
I
now.
want them to dance Kete.
Welcome, yes.
Wow,
yes.
Okay,
Like we'll do that after the show for you. Everybody in post-production, including myself, will dance the Kete for you. Don't worry, it's not a problem at all. I mean, everybody finds it difficult waking up really early in the morning, right? It's actually really difficult. I know
people who wake up at like 5:30. That's just like their body alarm.
No, but 5:30 is late.
Really?
I mean, as early as 4.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like constantly, you have to wake up as early as 4. You don't
crazy.
exactly
Could never
have a
be
choice.
me.
Yeah, see how Major Sky Scrapa is looking at me. But yeah, that's what it is. Waking up really early sometimes is just it strains your body.
They claim it's healthy.
Don't you have anything to say? How are you just?
I'm surprised. No, but see,
he's too stunned to speak.
I can't because of late people right now are just claiming insomnia, nocturnal, and all that. They're claiming so. I'm like, wow. I'm Joseph
so are
the
you?
dreamer.
Wait,
I'm Joseph the dreamer.
Oh, you're neither a nocturnal.
Me, I don't play with my sleep.
What time do you go to bed then?
Roughly by 10, I'm done. I'm gone.
How old are you?
And you sleep till
How
when?
old are you? Maybe your age plays a factor because I know 30 plus men don't.
I don't think he'll put his age out
30.
there. Oh,
I said it.
Big 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, wait, 30 plus?
30 plus men.
Okay,
I'm just
okay.
30, big 30. This year I became big 30. So
Oh, okay.
I said it.
Welcome to the gang. Welcome to the 30 gang. Gisela, you asked somebody his age. Would you put yours out?
Oh, I don't mind. I'm a baby, actually. I'm just 23.
23?
Yeah.
Wow.
Kobe Bryant.
Okay.
This LeBron James.
All right,
I
cool.
will stop mentioning my age when I turn 30.
Why?
I don't know.
But that shouldn't be the case. You know, I find it very funny, you know, when they say that women don't mention their age. Like for me, constantly, I'm like, I don't think it's a big deal.
You're lucky enough to look younger than your age.
Well, but I still don't think it's a big deal. That's what it is. So you won't be like, okay, let's say if you're 28 and then you're saying you're 22 or you're 21. What's the point? Because constantly, you know these balloons that popped up when you're doing birthdays and stuff. Like your age mates are celebrating their 31st and 32nd birthdays and you are there holding 27. Like who are you even like?
Because I'm going to do that. That will be me.
That'll be you.
Yeah, that'll be me. Like
wow.
I'll be
turning
30 and I'll be holding like 27 balloons.
You'll be 27 for 5 years.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's
Who's
okay.
going to check me? Tell me.
I know. Thankfully, you also look younger. I don't think you look younger than 23. But if you are able to properly take care of yourself and maintain, you'd get to 30 and then still look younger.
Amen.
So
I receive
fingers crossed.
Amen.
If men don't stress her, so yeah.
Yeah, if men don't stress. So you agree men stress women?
These men in Accra.
Accra men.
You don't even have
maybe
to
that's
call
why he
for
has
it.
Accra on his t-shirt, you know.
You don't even have to call for it.
It comes naturally now. No, but it's crazy. Are there even relationships in Accra now? Because all these people are getting married and I'm like, what's happening? How is it happening? How is it happening?
Why are you quiet?
I'm cool. You guys are talking
because he's triggered for you or we are attacking you. Which is it?
Nah, you're not attacking us.
It's not an attack.
You know what's nice here? You guys know everything about men. But you still do it, man. Like, you still do.
No, that's because we don't have a choice. Like, you know what? Accra is so small.
No, we don't have a choice.
We don't have a choice.
We do?
If we did.
What's the choice?
Just ignore them. Form a girl squad.
Oh,
we like to see girls shot. We support you.
Like, we hate them.
Okay, so if people also form a guy squad.
It's been there. Boys just adjust together. Do you know her? That's how we know you.
Ah, right. No, the being speak.
We have a book here. We take notes.
Yeah, we need to.
You see, this was nice. You guys know everything.
Do we though?
That's why I kept quiet.
No, I keep
So
discovering.
it's actually true?
Which one?
What we said.
I'm not going to do that to the guys though. Boys, forever. Do you, bro?
He doesn't want to snitch. I see how it is.
Yeah, no snitching.
Well, bro code, is that not what they
say?
That's
it.
I'll come to you later after this.
Yeah, one-on-one. Please, we need some
hope
tips.
I don't spill anything.
Tips on handling, especially also being
kind.
December, right? Yeah. When all these diaspora people come in and snatching people's boys and girls and all of that.
Yeah, let's take an Uber. It's so hot. And everybody's holding the fan.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at them like, huh? Oh, really?
I love them.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I want us to go into our song dedication now.
Yeah.
Right? So, they all have song dedication. I wish I could also do a song dedication. But anyway, Major Sky Scrapa and Gisela have their song dedications. We are going to start, however, with Major Sky Scrapa's song dedication.
Come on.
And why you're dedicating it to the lovely person you're dedicating it to.
Yeah, man. So, I'm dedicating this song to the love of my life.
Aww.
My mother.
Oh, Charlie.
Look at you.
I saw it coming. I saw this.
Grow up.
Yes. Yeah, I'm a mama's boy. Last week,
Grow
you
up.
don't know. Yeah, man.
You're the last baby.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Me and Bernard boy, we are mama's boys.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so this is to you, man, for all the years. Yeah.
My friend.
You didn't lie to me. You didn't break my heart like this girl.
Hey, that's shade. That's shade.
Yeah,
okay,
man.
so let's go watch that.
No,
Forever
but
by
I see
Jackie.
the song,
Okay.
right? Yeah. So, and funny enough, I'm dedicating a song which I was in the music video. That's Jackie.
Forever.
Oh my God, that was you.
Yeah, he was in the video.
I knew, like, in my head, I was like, I know this face. I just couldn't figure it out.
How many times did you watch that video? Because to be able to have the face in your mind.
Yeah, no, because I've seen
a
him
fine boy.
once, right?
Yeah,
once.
Because he's a fine boy.
Oh yeah,
too.
he's a nice boy, but he's a mommy's boy, so
Hey.
red flag. Do you guys have a flag? You want to wave it?
Hey, I'll help you wave that flag. I will help you wave that flag.
You can manipulate out. Anyway,
But
yeah.
yes, Forever by Jackie. Enjoy.
you are not eating in that house if you understand that. So you need to respect your mom. You understand?
I know a mama's boy who doesn't respect though. So how about
yeah, then that's just, you see, certain times a boy got to be a man at some point. You understand that? So you rebel. Because you have to be a man.
Okay.
So when you get to that point, you just don't like to be pushed around.
But you can still be a man and still respect.
Mama's boys, they are the most toxic human beings on this earth.
Honestly.
My friend.
To an extent.
Have I
to an extent. No, not right now, because maybe we are just on the,
maybe
off camera.
Funny. Girls still like toxic.
I've never seen.
Girls don't like toxic.
Girls don't like toxic.
Do you know why men think girls like toxic?
Why?
Because they are so good at manipulating you, so you know that in your head they are toxic.
You guys are the wisest people on earth. How do we manipulate you?
No.
Who started the first manipulation? Eve.
Don't you guys always use that story?
Don't do that. Don't take it there.
Boys, I got
Don't
you.
take it
Always
there.
use that story.
Don't take it there.
Is it a wrong story?
Do something
Well,
else. Like
it's
find
not
something
a wrong
new.
story,
Find
but
another one too.
talking about finding another one, Gisela also has a song dedication, and so yes, this is dedicated to who?
To my best friend, Princess Berland.
Okay.
The love of my life. The air that I breathe.
Hey, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm dedicating Sophisticated Iyawoto because that's like our jam.
Okay.
We always listen to it together.
And I'm sure she's tuned in, so.
Oh, I know she's asleep, but it's fine.
But she can watch this later.
Oh, yes. So, Princess Berland, this is for you, and I love you so much. I hope you know that. Yes, baby.
That people just jump on really popular songs, but this is like not as popular as all those other songs, and for you to be singing it word for word?
Well, actually, it's very...
For you. Relax. We have a surprise for you, and let's go.
We won't take
let's
this.
Go. Let's
Come
go.
on.
Yeah.
Come on.
So before you count for our heads, now okay. So what we're going to say?
Yeah.
Say it.
Let me hear it. Let me hear what
No,
you're going to say.
voice out.
Yeah.
No,
You
say
see
it.
Omar right there.
Say it.
Sure, the love of my life. But anyways, though, so about the song, I listen to every single thing. I grew up in Nigeria, so Afrobeats,
did?
everything, yeah.
Are you wait?
The
Are you?
Nigerian men are wicked and you are also like living in Accra, you're 30. Oh my God.
Wait. He is in all the categories. He's in Accra. He's 30. He
has lived in...
Toxic, you know women like toxic.
So you are toxic.
So you're toxic.
I didn't say that.
Oh, you
What
can't
are
be
you
snitching
saying
on yourself
then?
like
No,
that.
what are you saying then?
I know toxic.
You
So
know
you are toxic.
Yes, I
Okay.
know women like toxic.
So it's not you, like your friends,
No,
right?
it's not me. I'm
your
just
friends.
a cool mama's
Your
boy.
friends.
Very
Your
fair.
friends.
Why are you
Which
lying?
friends?
Your friends.
Which friends?
How will you know toxic if you are
Snitches
not?
get-
If you are
I
not?
read it in the
Yeah,
book.
if,
I
if
saw on
your
YouTube.
friends are toxic, then you're also toxic.
Nah, I didn't
Bet
say
of a
that.
feather.
I didn't say, you
Now,
guys
one
are
boy
not winning me. Yes, impossible. I'm going to stand my grounds. No snitching. I read it in a book. I saw it on YouTube. That's all
No,
I'm
it's
sticking
Christmas.
with.
You shouldn't be
Oh,
lying.
you
I'm
read
not
it in
lying.
a book.
You're lying.
You read it in a book.
Yeah, there's a book.
Okay. What's the title?
Why would I say that? Yeah.
We want to know. I want
See,
to
this is
read
the
it.
other red flag. He's lying.
I'm not lying. I'm not going to.
Red
I'm not going to
flag.
be like. I'm not going to be like Steve Harvey and give you that all about women thing and all that.
But why won't you? Do you hate us?
I don't.
So why won't you like give us the,
Just tell us.
yeah.
No, it's a bad thing. You guys
Okay.
are good.
When we are
You
off
guys are
camera,
good.
you tell us, right?
You guys keep doing this off camera thing. I'm
Yeah.
not doing anything off camera. It's because I put them on. You can see I'm standing on my grounds.
This is cool. But anyway, let's talk about your letters to Santa. Gisela mentioned how it's Christmas and you shouldn't be lying. You told a lie,
I
so
haven't.
let's see if Santa will actually,
Yes, sir. I have a look. I have a look.
whatever you have
Yeah,
to
Santa
say
Day
to
owes
him.
me
So
big
you guys,
time.
I'm going
Yeah,
to tell you what this mama's boy.
Nah, but I'm
It's
the one
telling
saying my
Santa.
own. Am I not the one
No,
saying
so
mine?
let's just read.
No, I want to read his.
You want to
what do you
read
mean?
his?
I have to say it with my passion.
No,
like,
I
to
will
let
say
you
with
know.
the passion
You know
for
what we
you.
are going to do? Gisela will read it, right? And then she'll read yours, and then you'll also read it as passionately as you want to.
Yes.
So we see.
Because
No,
whether
But
you
if
like
you
it
read
or
it,
not,
then
I'm
that's
reading
I
it.
just read yours.
you're still going to read yours though.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, we
Okay,
just
sure.
want to see the
Don't worry, I
difference
have the
in-
passion in me.
Drop it.
Drop it. Let's go.
Yes, I hope you guys are ready.
So Gisela is reading Major Skyscrapers.
I'm going to be
letter
as
Santa.
dramatic as possible.
Are
Let's
you?
go.
Okay.
We are ready.
So, dear Santa, I'm really angry. In fact, I vex. Why am I still in this country? No, because same. I've been waiting years and time to leave this country to go abroad. I deserve to be there. I am tired of being in Ghana. The government is not helping us at all.
Straight like that.
That is all I want and all I am begging for from you. Please help me get a cool American visa. I wouldn't even mind if you give me a South African visa. Oh.
Wow, you settle for that.
I beg you, I am waiting. Please, deadline is before New Year. Yours faithfully, Sky Scrapa. Wait.
Okay.
I want to know. I have questions.
Okay.
Did you knew when you were writing this? Because it's giving off that vibe. It's like you were praying. It's like it was a prayer type thing.
No, it's not. I'm angry. I'm like,
angry.
I've been asking for this
now
for a
let's
while.
hear you read it.
I've been asking
Let's
this
hear
for a
you read
while.
it.
Like,
Let's hear you read
He
it.
said, in fact, I vex her.
so I'm like, dear Santa, I'm really angry. In fact, I vex. Why am I still in this country? I've been waiting years and time to leave this country to go abroad. I deserve to be there. I am tired of being in Ghana. The government the government, oh, sorry, I said that in pidgin though, but let me just say it in English. The government is not helping us at all. This is all I want, and I've been begging from you.
Oh, Charlie,
Please help me
Santa
get a cool American visa. I wouldn't mind if you even give me a South African visa. You know South African, right? Because it's cool.
Yeah.
And the ladies there are like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's all you know.
And I'm a piano too.
My friend.
So I'm begging. I'm waiting. Please, my deadline is before New Year. Yours faithfully.
No, but what happens if New Year comes and you don't have any of these?
Stowaway.
No, what I
haven't
can't
heard
believe
Stowaway
is
in a long time.
you giving him a deadline.
Of
Exactly.
course, because I've been waiting. Now, bro, you're
How long
wasting
have
my
you
time.
been waiting?
Yes.
So you can wait a few more. Then.
I can't.
Another red flag, he's not patient.
Wow, that's the sixth one. That's the sixth. Gisela is just pointing out red flags
when a
for
guy
you.
likes you, yeah, do you want him to take too long to come there? Like, you expect him to make a move, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, that's
No,
different.
that doesn't count.
Okay.
That doesn't
That's
count.
Okay.
That doesn't count.
That's
Okay.
different.
That doesn't count.
Talk to me nice.
That doesn't count at all.
Why doesn't
But yeah,
it?
hopefully, things work out and you're able to. Santa is able to, grant all of your wishes. Yesterday we also spoke about Japan because, at this point, right? I think most people want to Japan.
Yeah.
I'm included. But
You know Japan is a Nigerian word, right?
yeah, yes, it is. It is.
Because a lot of Ghanaians don't even know what Japan means.
Yeah, a lot. Okay,
Because
so if you don't know
Japan
what Japan means, it means leave a country,
Loss.
right? Just
To
vanish
escape.
from a country
Loss.
to
Loss.
yeah,
Just
to
disappear.
vanish. Vanish is the
It's not.
word.
It's fly is like you're preparing yourself. This is. Yeah,
Gone.
that's it.
Leave and never return.
Yeah, that's what Japan means. So for you who don't understand what it is, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Gisela, I want to hear your
Should I
letter to
read
Santa.
mine?
I would have
do
loved
you
to
want
do
to
it,
read
but
it
I'll probably be like a girl right now.
Please do it. Do that. I want to see how you act like a Gisela. Dear Santa.
Okay, so I go. Dear Santa, I believe I've been a very good woman this year. I won't ask for much this Christmas because it's the little things that matter.
Yeah.
First off, I want a car, a grey Honda Civic to be precise,
Yeah.
a camera, and a vacation in Greece. Wait, pause. Why Greece?
Why not?
Okay, we'll come back to that. If you are in a good mood, you could put me on a yacht. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it's the little things that matter.
The little thing. I know.
you know, it's the little things that
That
matter.
matter.
Thanks. And she even blew him a kiss.
Am I not a lovely girl?
And
You
you put a
are.
car there.
You
Why do you
are.
want this car though? Arrange it. And this is a little thing.
Yeah, it's the
I want to
little
be
things.
shaking
I'm not
my-
asking
on
for
a
But
yacht.
she's
not
not
asking for
asking
much.
to own it. Are you?
No, I
she
just
just
want
wants
to be there.
to be on it. That's all. There's a difference if you
There's
want to own it.
there's some around Adam.
My friend.
No, but is there?
Yeah.
There's a yacht in Adam.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's how
I don't believe
specific
you.
enough.
It doesn't move. It's just on the water just there. You said you want to be on it, so you be on it.
she's not asking for
Why
a
Greece?
lot.
I'm
So
still serious.
so
Why
on the
Greece?
yacht in Greece,
Why
right?
Greece?
On the
there's
yachting
Dubai,
yeah.
there's other places. Why
Because
Greece?
it's like it looks so relaxing and calming. Like it looks very. It looks like it's good for your mental health type thing. Like you don't have to do
Is
much.
it how
So
most
you
of the
have
pictures
mental
we
health
see are
issues?
whitewashed buildings?
That's a red flag.
What did you say?
She has mental health issues. I must say. That's a red flag.
No, she doesn't have mental health issues.
No, what the hell?
No, but she just said it. She said it's good for her mental
No, but you
health.
don't even need to have mental health issues
I'm
to
really
want to
surprised
be
you are
in.
Now, but you see, this is the
to want to
funniest
be
thing.
in
Yeah.
like
In
a-
Ghana, yeah, you should have some. With this, all this thing happening.
So what, all Ghanaians have mental health.
Very,
You should
very,
have
very.
it.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
I think I can understand where you are coming from.
Okay.
Because of how things are going in the country and
We want to jump out.
Yeah, I can understand where you're coming from. But then
Everything
again,
is
you don't need to
expensive.
have, a mental health problem to want to be in a peaceful
Oh, yeah,
place.
facts,
yeah.
facts.
Everybody loves that.
Yeah.
Don't
He's
they?
too toxic, he won't understand.
Yeah, everybody.
Talk to me nice.
But yeah, we've had a few things trending. I mean, from
Yeah.
yesterday, today. What has it been for the two of you? What
Can I
has stood
start?
out? Yes, please.
Because
start.
these things annoy me so much.
Give
Like
us.
my queen, Oloni got engaged. Was it yesterday? I don't know when it was.
but they put the
But
pictures out yesterday.
she posted it yesterday. And I saw your people on her codes, the people from Nigeria on her codes, talking about how she's a feminist and men are the prize.
No, but who says feminists can't get married? This thing that happened. Why have you opened your mouth?
Because I don't know Oloni.
Who
Who is
says
she?
that?
Who is she? What does she do?
Oloni
She's,
is
okay.
I think she's a sex influencer type
Yeah.
thing. So she
She's a sex
educates-
content creator,
Yeah, she educates people
influencer.
about like
She's an
sex.
author as well. She has a
Yeah,
book.
she has a book.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's
that's
very
what
big
she
in
does.
the UK.
Oh, so she hates men.
And she
She
doesn't hate men.
That's how you want me to defend the guys. That's
She doesn't
she's one of
men.
those. She hates men.
Oloni
No, she
preaches
has-
the
she has
gospel to
opinions.
women.
Yeah,
Yes.
What's
she
the
has
best
She
one?
opinions.
tells you to know your worth. Don't settle for these bummers
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Mind
said
your word.
she stands by whatever she stands.
Exactly.
But again, you
this
don't.
was on brand.
You
She's
don't.
in Dubai. They're
Yeah.
proposing to her in Dubai.
yeah.
Oh my God.
You know.
Yeah, but
And
She'll still
the
come
thing
back
too
to her,
is,
so
the
it's
thing
okay.
too is, talking about feminists, right? We even have men who are feminists.
yeah, I am.
Right? You're a feminist.
Yeah, big time.
You like that?
I believe
No,
that.
it's just advert. It's just free
I'm
advert
serious.
for him.
It's true. I
you
said
know
I
what?
would.
Even do I like that? Why does that matter?
Because I want to know. Because you said everything is
The
a red
red
flag. Let me know if this passes.
No, I think this will be just one tick, right?
No,
One
but you
tick for
see,
him.
honestly
Doesn't
though,
really
honestly,
think- doesn't
most mama's boys are like feminists because like you grew up with your mom, so you tend to know how like
Yeah.
women go through stuff.
Yeah. To
And you
an
know the crazy,
extent.
yes, no, but to the crazy part is that then a girl will hurt you, then you know that shit, all of you are not even
I
in
see
that.
my queens
space.
are winning out there. Keep doing it.
Keep winning.
Yeah.
Nah, but you
Yeah,
see,
Hurting them, crash their souls.
Gisela is savage. But I mean, I think at some points we'd have to accept that being a feminist doesn't mean you can't get married. Right.
No, it
Because
doesn't.
we saw this happen with Oheneyere Gifty Auntie as well.
Yeah.
When she got married, people were just talking and saying, why is she getting married? How is she getting married?
What the most annoying part would have to be the fact that they are not even preaching anything bad. They are not asking you to hate men. They are not asking you to bend out their houses or shoot them when you see them. They are literally like just telling women to know their
Know your worth.
Just
Stand by
don't-
it.
Exactly.
Have
Just don't
standards.
settle for like people who are going to maltreat you, manipulate you, treat you like you are nobody and all of that. They are not saying anything bad. There's nothing wrong
Exactly.
with anything Oloni has said on her Twitter, on her Instagram, even if she has a Facebook.
I agree. And also with that as well, it will just take me to consciously, some people will not even know how much they are worth, right? So these people all help with it.
I'm telling
They
you,
help
living
with
in
it,
Accra
so
will really teach you.
I like how you're quiet.
No, you see, I'm not going to. I want you guys to, you see, because it's a very cool thing. Like, honestly, I like it when people know their worth. You see, everybody has walls and stuff like that. And
Sure?
yes, I do. Know your worth. You understand?
Yeah.
And know this, yeah. People that drop their worth when they're approaching people are men or boys when they're about to talk to a girl.
Are you serious?
It's true.
Because they put you
Really?
on a pedestal
Men-
because they
some
like
men-
you. You literally
Some
said
men-
sugar daddies have been disgracing themselves around
Me,
you.
did I say sugar daddy? I said 30 plus men.
Yes, so they've been dropping their words and stuff like that. So you see, it only gets crazy when a girl drops hers.
But those
Because when
people,
she
do they
drops
have-
hers,
No, wait.
Nah,
You
relax.
know how they say that? You know why I said it's true? Because there's this saying that men will chase anything in skirts, right? it doesn't matter who she is, or it doesn't matter.
I don't think that has to do with worth, actually. I just think that has to do with self-respect and decorum, because men really lack it. Yeah.
You see why, boys, you need to have your self-respect. Don't do the whole.
Yeah, because like you lack self-respect.
But you see, this is what, let me tell you. This is why it's nice, yeah. So when we see the people that preach whatever you people are preaching, and those are the ones we go for.
Because you want to put so hard.
So the ones that do you know the followers? That's what they do when they listen to girls like her and stuff like that. We like it, but they throw it in your face like, yes. So that's why she's saying it for us and what you guys have been doing and all that. They were like, yeah, wait till she get pregnant or she gets married. Now you're left alone.
You know the thing about men, like they have like some huge ass ego, like they always want to prove that they are right.
We don't.
What you said even
men
proves it.
approach you, they drop their ego and they approach you.
It's not an ego. They just don't have self-respect.
You see,
that's what you say. That's it.
Hold on.
It's not about ego.
That's why I mentioned
it's not about ego.
No,
so
honestly,
why do you think they get so mad when they like finally approach you and then you reject them? Men can't
Who
take
doesn't?
rejection.
No, we actually get mad more. Now we are in a space where right now your voice. See, if you get that, your voice will laugh at you and just talk to you.
That is the whole point.
And there are so many cases
where
you
thought you had game. You just came even in a nice.
That's the ego I'm talking about.
It's not ego like that.
You know what? Yesterday I was reading something on Twitter and it had to do with this girl who left her boyfriend and then she wasn't replying his messages or picking up his calls, so he shot her 15 times in the back. That is like I've never
Did she make it?
No, she died. Oh. And this is not just something I'm just saying. I actually read it.
And we hear that a lot, right? Where like women leave their men or want out of a relationship and the men end up shooting
I'm telling
them.
you, even these men in Accra, either they'll talk bad about you or they'll just like slut shame you or tell their friends.
Or if they have a video of you, they want to.
No, but you see, this is the vibe. The vibe is like this, yeah. If a guy, I'm like, oh, I like this girl. And your boy's like, go and talk to her, tell her. Now you didn't want to, but like you're like, okay, let me go. When you go and you go like, hi, and what's up? And she's like, hi, bye. Now you come back. Some of your boys are laughing at you, but one boy will be like, yo, smoke hair. Now the boy will be like, smoke hair. It's like
why do you think?
Because he's trying to put you in that. What do you say? It's like, don't mind the guy. Let him go. You're a queen.
No, I'm telling you.
You're the one. You're way bigger than him.
You see the difference. No, you see the difference. No, wait. With women, we are actually like trying to make the person feel better and make the person feel like, oh, you're actually a queen. Maybe he doesn't see it right now, but maybe you see it later. Or there are other people who would like see it. But with men, they don't say that to their boys. Why are you not telling your boy? Why are you not telling your boy to be okay? You're telling your boy to
we do, but you see, that's the funny part, yeah. With a girl, when you say, don't worry, a nice guy will still approach you. With us, nobody's still going to approach you. You still have to go and approach another person.
So you find somebody else to approach.
So you keep getting yourself disgraced. You keep getting yourself disgraced.
The thing about women is, women, when it comes to approaching boys and making a move, they always keep the L to themselves. They don't actually come telling the whole world about how I moved to this boy and he didn't mind. You people are the ones doing that. And believe me when I say that there are women who move to men.
Yes.
Guys, I'm trying.
Let's move on to.
But before we move out, you see, you made a statement about like a guy shooting his girl and stuff like that. There are times when we even have, even though the guy side is more popular, I know a girl, even in Ghana, who poured acid on her boyfriend.
It happens as well. So, but the skill is more
you
tipped.
See?
What did she say?
She said maybe he did something.
I take it back.
No, but the skill is more tipped towards the males because that's what we hear so many times, right? Yeah. But yes, still on our trending stories, let's talk about yours.
Come on. You understand that? I had to
We get it.
We had to talk about it. Shatta Wale. This is like a big conversation ever since the Wizkid concert happened, and we always had this conversation that who could fill up a stadium, and Shatta did this, and this is 40,000 capacity,
and crazy.
He rocked it.
Yeah,
he
one
rocked
thing about
it
Shatta Wale
till 7 a.m.
It's
like
crazy.
back to back.
And
you understand
I think this
that?
is the first build this stadium because you know even there was a video before Wizkid where he was even saying that you never fill the stadium and that you just feel like
one side. Yes,
it
I've
and
gone
all
to
of that.
shows. I've gone to Sarkodie shows, and they feel like one side.
Yeah, and I think this Freedom Wave concert was an afterthought, if you ask me.
Yes, because it's only 2 weeks planned.
Exactly.
That's it.
I think it was an afterthought. Like when the Wizkid one didn't happen and all the chatter and
Yes.
banter.
Was he on time though?
No.
Kinda.
Shatawale,
No, but it was
got on
him. Nah,
stage
he got
like
a 5.
at 5
He got a 5. But even before
Yes.
that, people were not mad. Why?
No, we have to
'Cause
talk
medical.
about this thing. Why
Relax,
do people
relax.
think they can do that?
Not that. The reason is because he did it with medical. Medical came first. If you notice, nobody's even talking about medical on this. So it's always been medical, and a couple of other people too came to perform. The thing is that he showed up. That's what I care about. He showed up. He delivered on time. And he stripped himself.
The concert
want to
ended
get-
at 7. The concert ended at
7 a.m.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So what time was it supposed to start?
I think somewhere around 9 there about.
And were like the artists on time before he
most
came?
of them were.
No, and then the thing too is,
No, but
I
it's a
think
Ghanaian
Shatta
thing.
has
It's
loyal
No,
fans
it
because they
shouldn't be a
stayed there
thing.
till 7.
Oh yeah, but it still shouldn't be a thing. That
Yeah,
thing
it's
annoys
true.
me
It's
so
true.
much.
I feel like with Global Festival, they should also pick up that because I think when I was going for Global Festival,
We
when I got
finished
there,
before 12 a.m.
yes,
Yeah.
even
And
when
that
I
was
got there,
Asha.
Stoneboy was on stage, and I was like, "What?"
Asha.
Yeah.
And Thames. It wasn't
Yeah.
some boy
Yeah.
that I want to mention his name, but I won't.
No,
I won't do it because, like, I feel like, to be very honest, content creators, if celebrities, actors, actresses, it's your fans and then the people who follow you.
Who
They're
make
the ones
you, right?
who make you. So you should at least like respect them in a way, not to waste their time. If you don't have fans,
I
you are
agree.
a nobody.
Exactly.
Like people, like normal people who walk around and all of that, they don't have fans. That's why they are normal people. But just because you do something, people think is so like, oh my God, she's doing this, and I love her for this, and then they are following you. Doesn't mean that you should see yourself as like some god. Like, please calm down.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm so sorry, but calm down.
No, but you see,
fans
with
can take
me,
it away from you,
alright,
you
cool.
know?
I like the
Exactly.
fact that everybody thinks about this from that perspective. I feel like we are in a stage where we hear so much about them selling stadiums outside Africa, and we've never thought of something of that sort. Even when boys have conversation, we've always said, oh, if somebody will fill a stadium, it has to be if Shatta, Stoneboy, and Sako, they come together. And it has to be precise, because like once you put money on it, the time people will come, the way people will complain, all those stuff.
Yeah.
So we've always thought about it. It's not been an African thing. Even in Nigeria, they don't fill stadiums like that.
Yeah.
You see, so trying to fill a stadium, and even though you want to do it for your fans, the aim is to fill the stadium.
And I think he did this really well, especially with the price points, right? And Shatawale knows his crowd, knows his people. They're not going to pay.
has fans in Ghana,
Mind
like
you,
a lot.
he has no hits. Like he has not dropped any.
Yeah,
Like he doesn't
and the
have any
thing
top
is-
songs
the
right
thing
now
is,
like that.
He has On God though.
I know, but like I mean, like top songs
a
like that, like a
huge-
huge
right,
song.
right.
Like,
But the thing about Shatawale is, if Shatawale does another show next year, people will show up because Shatawale loves his fans.
Yeah.
And he
It's
shows
what
it
I'm
all
saying,
the time. He
loyal.
respects them. He's
Exactly.
loyal to them. You don't see
Exactly.
Shatawale. I don't think I've heard any story about Shatawale being rude or like condescending. Not to his fans. Maybe
No,
you
but
have
he
heard
has
it.
this thing where he even
okay.
gives money, like he can enter ANC
yeah.
more, just splash money just on the streets.
He's
splash
not.
money
He's not
in
a
the
celeb.
cars.
He's not a celeb you meet outside and then he's just like,
No,
Charlie,
no,
who are
no,
you
no,
to talk to
no,
me? He's
no,
not that type of person.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, as I'm trying to hold back. So let's just
Hold back.
because
Oh,
me,
but-
I've been hating on this. I've not been hating on this person, but I have been actually pissed at like certain things that happened because people were complaining a lot. Now they give you another chance, and then you are late again. So what do you take them for? And the next year you want to have another concert and then expect people to show up. And it's not like these concerts are free.
Yeah,
they are
people are
paying
paying
money
for
to
it.
attend. And these same people are paying money to stream your music.
Who's
They
that?
are
Is it King
paying.
Promise?
She didn't mention
I didn't
the
mention
name.
anybody's
I'm
name.
like that.
She didn't mention the name.
They are
Oh, you
paying
think
money.
it's Kim Promise?
I know.
Are you talking about Kim Promise?
Am
Name
I?
withheld.
Yeah,
Okay.
But yeah, they are paying money to stream your music. They are paying money to watch your videos on YouTube. They are paying money to come see you.
They're actually pumping money into you. You know?
I'm like literally like if everybody chooses to unfollow you right now, tell me who are you? Like you'll be a nobody. So fine, you have die-hard fans. There are people who like regardless of what you do, they are still your fans. But that doesn't mean you should take them for granted.
True.
These people, they are really oh God.
I feel yeah, we're
It's so
going to a
stressful.
space where that's just it right now. So some people would lead with their ego. Some people want to make it big. We are seeing African artists sell like right now the focus
Sell out
point is
outside
on
their home countries, right?
Yes. So the pressure is
It's crazy to me because if they give them that platform in the UK or the US, they won't act like that. That
Thank
is
you.
So
Thank
annoying.
you.
Like,
Thank you.
Bro, you
see how
started
you opened
here.
your mouth and had nothing to say. That is what I want. Now,
Can
yesterday,
promise, you have to
yesterday
promise
we had a game time
Come on.
as part of the show, right?
Come
it was
on.
interesting. I love this so much, and I was banking on Andrea to win. She did win the second part. Today, I'm banking on you,
God, I
Gisela,
beg.
to win because I say this over and over and over again. My full support is always, always, always behind women. So I'm just going to blare out Major Sky Scrapa like he's not seated here, and then I'm going to bank on Gisela to win today for both games. We have two games today, but if you missed out on the game time yesterday, here is just a bit of it for you to watch. And when we come back, we jump right into game time for today.
You guys are going to cool. If you win, then means I allowed you.
You know the
to
funny
win.
thing, I'm not even good at games like that.
Don't worry.
You're not good at games.
No, but don't worry.
She doesn't know how
I'll
to
put my
play.
A-game on.
No, you have to. Gisela, please. See. I beg you. Even if I have to go down on my knees, activate your superpowers. I beg you. Please. Yesterday, for the first part of the game, I mean, Andrea also said she wasn't good with games and all of that.
Yeah.
When we started, the first part, she lost. The first game, she lost. But the second one, she aced it. Like, it was 8
Don't
cups.
worry.
She was able to ace all of that for the second round of the second game. So, please, my dear, in fact, my dear, please, today.
I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best. Yeah.
Major, I'm not even looking at you.
Don't worry.
But you know,
Anyway,
I feel like he also has the potential of winning.
No,
You don't do sports.
no, I'm a weakling.
Huh? Goodness. Please. She's a weakling, but she will activate her superpower. According to her, she's a weakling. But that superpower has to be activated. Definitely has to be activated. Because I know that if we leave this to chance, Major Sky Scrapa will win. We're not leaving anything to chance.
But my mommy said always allow the girl win.
I like that.
This will take it. We'll take this. Yeah, we'll take this.
That's a tick, another tick,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You have
yeah,
two
we'll
ticks
take
then.
this.
You have 2 ticks, Major Sky Scrapa. That's good.
2 green
ticks,
flags,
and
yeah.
then 6 red flags, right? Yes.
We are still counting.
I thought the physical.
No.
friend.
Hold on.
So-
She will decide.
Nice
She'll
one.
have to decide that. Now, Free Music TV and Free Media Networks has partnered with so many events this season, and one of it is Black Host Mozambique Disco. Were you guys there? Did you attend?
Actually, no, I didn't.
You didn't attend. Did you attend? No.
No,
As
I
well.
I'm still trying
Okay.
to get into the whole
concert. Okay, Frenzy.
the whole what's his name again?
Black Hole.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get into his music and everything.
Oh,
so.
right.
No, I'm a
right.
big
Okay,
fan,
but
I'm a
with
big
someone
fan,
who
but-
loves trap, I think it will be easy for you to
Yeah, but I don't know why I'm so
soak the album. Let's start from
I'll
there.
try that,
Yeah,
yes.
soak the album and then let's see how that goes,
Yeah,
right?
I'll do that.
Yeah, but since the two of you weren't there, let's just watch bits of what we did at Mozambique Disco. It was a movie. It was amazing. Enjoy. You're welcome back. So this is still Culture Daily Extra, a holiday special. Now, we are almost done with the first part. The second part, which standardly is the big conversation, is going to have the Stay by Plan pod come in, and they're going to have an amazing conversation on, millennials and Gen Zs, why they are not getting married. I mean, I've seen so many weddings. I think some millennials and some Gen Zs even are getting married, but I'll be really interested in how this conversation goes. So yes, if you are also interested, whether you're a millennial or a Gen Z or even a generation outside this bracket, you can still tune in to this and listen to it. They have amazing guests that are going to be on as well. Now, let's come right back here, right? Listen, if you missed the first part, that's the part before the game time, I'm sorry for you, but you can catch it again on our socials, on YouTube and on Facebook as well. And so Major Sky Scrapa and Gisela Amponsa were co-hosts on it. It was interesting, really, really interesting, and really great conversations came up from there. Gisela, however, has pointed out 6 red flags that Major Sky Scrapa has, and only 2 green flags. But yes, let's go watch this and we'll be back. Okay, so we have it here, the Gisela's red flags on Sky Scrapa. So the first one, he lives in Accra. Second, he grew up in Nigeria. Third, he's a mommy's boy. Fourth, he's impatient. Fifth, he lies. You guys missed out on the 6th one that said he's 30 plus. Yes. You missed out on that one because it was 6 red flags. So 30 plus was in there as well. so yes, these are Gisela's red flags on Major Sky Scrapa. He does have 2 green flags though. Gisela, would you want to tell us that? You don't remember the green flags, you only remember the red flags. Wow. Okay, you, that was the green flags were given to you.
Yeah.
Would you remember?
That I respect women.
And then?
And that's all.
He doesn't even remember.
Anyway.
Me saying it makes me feel like she's about to say I'm lying again, but I don't lie.
Aww.
You know?
Anyway, still a red flag for her.
It's
still a red flag for her. So, are you guys ready for the game time?
Come on, game on.
Yeah.
Gisela, have you activated your superpowers?
Yes.
Which one?
You are sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying.
Okay, so we have 2 games that we are going to play. This first one is the tennis cups. We are going to have 2 rounds of this, right? And you have 6 balls. Every ball is 5 points. So that means the first round is 30 points, second round 30 points. So if you are able to ace all the rounds, all 2 rounds, you have 60 points in total. Right? And so, Gisela, I know you can come up with 55 points, right? And then, I'm not sure for Major Sky Scrapa. I'm not sure for you.
We're rooting for her.
Yeah, we are all rooting for Gisela, actually. So, yes, now, when they are able to win whichever game it is, they also get to win tickets for their fans, right? So, to Afro Nation and to Afrochella. So if you are a fan, if you are watching us, just let us know, who are you rooting for? Are you rooting for Gisela or are you rooting for Major Sky Scrapa? At the end of the game time, when we actually choose a winner, would choose you as well if you are the winner. And you get to have fun, come party with us at Afro Nation or at Afrochella. So it's game time. Energy. Who's starting first? Between the 2 of you, have you decided?
Yeah, he wants me to start.
Ladies first. Yeah. Okay, let me just get my.
Flag, just so you know.
That's a red flag. Let me just get my score sheet ready, and then we get to start. Okay, so I'm ready. If you are, we can go now.
Okay.
First ball.
Come on, let's go.
Okay, let me start. Oh my God,
Miss,
no.
Miss Gisela, take your
Because
time.
you're looking at the balls.
Okay, stop looking at the balls then.
God, I beg.
Miss, say God, I beg. God, I beg. Go.
Don't to be a mechanic.
Miss Gisela, strategize. Strategize.
Slow. You're doing it too fast.
That's the 5th ball you missed. Okay.
Just take your time.
Okay, relax.
Take your time.
Regroup.
We got you.
It's because you're standing here.
Where should I go?
First it's because he was looking at the wall. Now it's because he's standing. Okay,
like toxic
please close your eyes.
around.
Just close your eyes.
Exactly.
Okay, his eyes are closed now. Let's see if this goes in.
Okay, yeah, good.
This is Gisela's last ball.
God,
She's
I
missed
beg
5. God, I beg. I want to be a baller. I don't want to be a mechanic. Roll, miss. Oh my goodness, Gisela.
Please, I beg you,
so
don't
Major
win.
Sky Scrapa has nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with it. Okay.
It's because
so
he was
your
standing
turn.
here.
It's because he was okay. Next
Yeah.
time he'll move away. Next time, please move away. Okay. It's your turn.
We've been playing with balls for a very long time.
Woo! Okay, I hear that. Let's go.
Are you?
First ball.
Listen.
Don't let Gisela distract you.
Don't worry.
Missed. Oh!
Now, why did you have to do that?
Okay, 5 points. Okay, hold on.
Another red flag.
What did he do?
I'm thinking about it.
Don't bend over, stand straight, and then push the ball in.
I'm a tall guy. Okay, cool.
Okay. Don't flex us, oh. Okay, you missed that.
Go
Third
ahead,
ball
yeah.
missed. Fourth ball missed. Fifth ball missed.
Blow.
No.
Oh, you don't want to bless.
That's your last ball, and try it. Oh, okay,
but he still won though, because
But
it
yeah,
was
you
like
won this
one.
round. You won this round with
You're
5
happy you
points.
won.
5 points.
Good.
5
Express the
points.
sadness and sorrow.
That's cool. So you are going to pick your balls,
Sure.
and then we'll do the second round. But since she started the first round, you are going to start.
Sure.
So yeah, Gisela is standing there. No, Gisela. No, be the princess you
Yeah,
are.
I'm a queen.
Else that will be another red flag. That will be another red flag for him.
The
So
queen that I am.
yeah, pick all the balls.
Howard. Don't help me, bro.
My friend.
Okay,
Why
guys.
is
So
Gisela zero there like that? You people should do better. You're putting my failure out
because
there.
it's 0.
No, but why are you exposing my L like that?
Okay, so please, this second round is your chance to do it
There's
well.
one more.
It's your chance to do it well. Please, I'm banking on you. Remember that.
God.
Remember that.
I'm going to try.
Try so hard, please.
But this table is too long.
The table is too long. But yes.
You're starting.
All right, so Major Sky Scrapa is starting second round of tennis cups and
Should I go?
wait, the cups.
Yeah.
Can you just
Oh, yeah.
push it up a little bit?
Second
Just a
one.
little. Is it done?
I'm trying.
Is it done?
Not really.
Hold on. Let me see. Cause if you guys miss out on it, okay, let's have someone come and fix it for you. And that's it. Really easy. Okay, so we are going on our second round of tennis cups. Major Sky Scrapa is starting this one
Thank
I'm
you.
going
for
to miss
us.
all this
You are
one.
going to miss all of it.
Yeah.
Is it intentional?
It's a green flag.
It's
Allow
a green
him.
flag,
Allow
eh?
him, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
For your third green flag.
Sorry, guys.
For your third green flag, let's go.
Okay.
First ball goes in. Wow.
Men
wow,
who lie.
Wow.
Men who lie. All
Second
men do is
ball.
lie.
Okay, missed. Third ball. Ah, okay.
I'm trying hard.
All men do is lie.
He's trying hard to miss it. Fourth ball. Let's go. Okay, missed. Fifth ball. Missed.
Nah, I don't want to play
And
again.
your last ball.
I don't want to play again.
Your last ball.
Intentional.
Now that was intentional. Now you can tell that was intentional.
But you already won.
Gisela, are you going to cry?
Yes.
So, wait.
Because when I say 15, I have 0.
So this puts Sky Scrapa at 15 points. So you have 15 out of 60 points because you have 10 points for this second round. So Gisela, let's see how you do. Let's see if you are able to come up with some 25 points
Go
from
you.
this one.
Gisela.
Let's go, Gisela.
Go, you.
Oh my God.
He's cheerleading you, so don't disappoint.
Let me try. I'm going to try my best.
Let's go. First ball. Take your time, Gisela. Hi. Take your time. Take your time. Second ball. Hey.
Guys,
Third
I'm trying
ball.
my best.
Oh my goodness.
You did it too fast.
Almost in the,
You don't have patience.
it was almost in the cup.
Oh my goodness. Okay, this is your fourth.
Nah, this is good. This is not good.
Gisela, you're falling my hand. You're falling my hand. Okay, fifth ball.
I think this is the part where I close my eyes.
Sixth
Right?
ball. Gisela! No,
Guys,
no.
this
You know
is
what
not
I would
me.
have done
This
if
is
I
not
were
the real
you?
me.
I would have just walked straight
No,
and
this is not
gone
the
to
real
put it
me.
in.
I'm not really in a good mood right now. That's why.
Okay. We
feel
understand
like
it. We understand it.
Yeah.
But after this game, the tennis cups game, guys, we have a winner. Major
don't do that.
Skyscraper
Nah,
is.
nah.
You don't want to win, so we should give it
Let's
to.
keep going.
We should keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. No, you're just being sarcastic right now.
not.
But
Why
yeah,
would I
Major
do that to you?
Skyscraper
Do you
has
mean
won
it?
this
do.
one. We are going to go for a commercial break. But out of 60 points, Gisela came up with 0.
I think it's quite obvious. I don't know why you're still saying it. It's very obvious.
Let me
Like,
not say it.
it's on the
Okay, let me
screen.
not say it. Let me just shush about it. But Major Skyscraper won this one. Can we give it up for him? Let's do that. Yay.
Yo, my G's, I see you guys. I'm catching you, bro.
I thought you said you were sad about it.
15 out of the 60 points, you've done well. So that means you won tickets
Your mother's
for your
spirit is with you,
fans
that's
to
why.
I'm a basketball
Afro
player.
Nation.
It's just that I didn't really shine in
No,
that.
your mother's spirit is with you,
okay,
that's why.
okay. Well, you said your mother's spirit is with you, that's why.
Yeah.
But yeah, with the 15 points, you get to win tickets to Afro Nation for your fans, actually.
Come on.
So yeah, that's really
I'll
good.
take some.
The second game we have, are you ready?
Am
That
I-
one requires a lot of patience and tact. So you have
What
to
game
be
is it?
really precise. So it's the tissue pool game.
Okay, I
So
can do that.
that is 50 points, but it's just in one swoop. So if you miss it, that's it. It's just one round we are doing. So yes, guys, let's just go on a quick commercial break. We are going to set up for tissue pool, and we'll be right back. You're welcome back from the break. Now it's game time. If you missed the first part of the game time, well, we did tennis cups and Major Sky Scrapa came out winner with 15 points out of 60 points. Gisela, she came out with 0. But for this one, we have the tissue pool. So let's see how they do on this one. But guys, we have some interactions on Twitter, right? Let's just put it out there. So what we wrote was Major Sky Scrapa and Gisela and Ponta battle it out to win tickets for their fans. Who's going to win? Let us know. So you guys should listen. Flowy says Major Sky Scrapa. Nee Glory says Major Sky Scrapa all the way. Pada or Father says Major Sky Scrapa will win hands down. Wait, now this person is watching. Agasu says Depression won't cut Gisela. Kwame says second game goes to Major Sky Scrapa again. And then Paul Legend says Major Sky Scrapa is winning. And then now he says I won. So you guys noted Paul Legend, he predicted and then he has declared himself winner. So, and then also Kwame again says, I'm rooting for Major Sky Scrapa. Gisela, Gisela, you know what I want you to do? Put them to shame.
Yeah.
So for this tissue pool,
0 to a hero.
I like that, 0 to hero, real quick. So for tissue pool, guys, we have tissue, we have a cup that has water in it, and then we have demarcation of points for 10 points, 20 points, 30 points, and 40 points. What they are going to do is pull this tissue or roll the tissue, right? Whatever point that they get to, that the water pours on the tissue, obviously when that happens, the tissue is going to tear. So that is where you end at. So if you get to 10 points, that's what you get. If you get to 20, that's what you get, in that order, okay? Just one round of this one. So who's going first? This requires a lot of patience and tact.
I'm rooting for you.
A lot of patience and tact. If you have sweaty palms, please just make sure that you've cleaned it, and then let's go. Let's go. I'm going to time this. Wait.
Oh, are you timing it?
I think I have to. Yeah. No, if I don't time it, it will drag. So let me time it. Let me just give you a minute.
Not a hater.
Is a minute? A minute is enough, right? Okay, no, 2 minutes. No, a minute is fine. A minute is fine.
Hey,
I'll give you. Yeah, a minute is fine.
Really?
A minute is fine. Yes, it is.
Okay, sure. Let's go.
Are you ready?
I guess.
Okay, we are going. I'm starting the timer now.
Go.
We are all watching. Patience. 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 You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. This is your chance to redeem yourself, Gisela. Okay, you passed the 10-point mark. Gisela has passed the 10-point mark, passed the 20 points mark. Wow. Okay. Okay. She's passed the 30-point mark. Okay. Okay, Gisela. Okay, now you did that in 45 seconds.
Period.
45 seconds. That is nice. 45 seconds. That is nice. So you have your 40 points. You were able to roll the tissue in 45 seconds. 40 points. So, Major Sky Scrapa, if you are able to roll the tissue but in more than 45 seconds, that means you've lost, right? Because she did it 40 points in 45 seconds. So if you do it in a lesser time, are you sure you've pulled the tissue enough? Are you sure?
I'm just. He likes that.
Then somebody else should come and do it.
He likes that.
Okay. Is it long enough? No, just pull it forward. I think a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
No.
Yes. Yes, it's fine. It's fine. Right there, it's okay.
Is the cup placement alright?
Yes.
Okay.
So you're also going to pull. I did mention she did it in 45 seconds. So now it's your turn. Let me start the timer again. And then, are you ready?
Yes, please.
We go now. Gisela, what are you doing? Okay, so Sky has passed the 10 points mark, passed the 20,
Why are you not pouring?
Past the 30.
Why are you not pouring?
Past the 40. How?
I hate men. This is my villain story. This is my villain story.
You did that. You did that in 32 seconds.
Am I the heavy yawn?
You even yawned there. He did that in 32 seconds. Gisela did it in 45 seconds. Well, now this will be difficult. But anyway, yeah, you've won because you did it in a shorter time.
I don't
in 32 seconds when she did it in. Okay, so the minute is up, but yeah, you were able to do that. So, well,
you're trash.
Gisela, what happened? Because I was really hoping you'd also be able to win. To win some of the tickets for your fans. I mean, that would have been Afrochella for you. He will give you the Afrochella. Yes. I think that will be left to the two of them to decide whether they are going to share the tickets or not. But yes, Major Sky Scrapa won this as well, 40 points. Now, mind you, he won because...
At least he won 40 points.
Yes. He won because of the time, right? He was able to roll the tissue in 32 seconds. Gisela did hers in 45 seconds. So she also won as well, 40 points. But yes, thank you so much. Did you enjoy this?
Yeah.
You did? Thank you so much for staying true. You didn't cheat in the game. And you should have taken a longer time, Major Sky Scrapa, so that you finish it in a minute so that Gisela will win. But yes, guys, that's it. I appreciate that you guys made this happen this morning. I really enjoyed it. This, if you are watching, is our holiday special. It's Culture Daily Extra. And so for our big conversation, we have Stay by Plan Pod. They are going to be talking about a really interesting topic. I mentioned it earlier. We are talking about why, Gen Zs and millennials are not getting married. It is truly an interesting conversation. And so, yes, before we go there, thanks again to Major Sky Scrapa and to Gisela Amponta for making this what it was, the fun show that it was this morning. And yes, let's jump right over to Studio 899 for segment 2. Enjoy.
Xtra Daily Extra. This is the Stay by Plan edition. With my lovely co-host.
Of course, the one and only Afi Chega.
That's right.
And we have 3 lovely guests with us, and I'm, as usual, super excited.
Super excited.
Because this is a Stay by Plan special edition.
Applause, guys. Applause. Thank you. So yeah, I think you guys, we need to introduce you, or you guys should introduce yourselves. I'll start from my right-hand side. Please tell the people who you are.
My name is Jenna.
And what do you do?
I'm a TikToker.
A very big TikToker, guys. Like, this is I'm not even hyping. Like, just type Jenna.
Oh my God.
As soon as you type J-E, her name is going to pop up on TikTok. That's how
right.
serious it is.
Yeah. She's a star.
Check me out, Jenna Chan too.
That's right. And then next person, please.
Hi, I'm Selwyn. I'm a sports writer, sports filmmaker, a whole lot of stuff to do with sports, business, and all that. And then just a social guy, ready to enjoy life all the time.
And he's Zeus' right-hand man. I don't know, the two of them are always up to something. I know, trust me.
What is a bromance?
It is a bromance. The two of them have like a serious bromance. It's actually cute.
Yeah, and the next person, please.
Hello, I'm Ashlyn. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, and I'm a human resource specialist, specifically recruiting.
I love it.
And we went to school together.
Oh,
We've
wow.
known each other forever.
Like, we've known each other forever. Like,
And I have questions for you guys. I like that. So yeah, we are here today at 3 Music TV and on Plus FM 89.9. It's on my mic, so I just read it.
I know. I was about to throw you, but you've confessed, so that's fine.
You know, I had to do it. So yeah, quickly, right before we go in, we just want to tell you guys about the Stay by Plan live show. We are always coming to you guys through the podcast. This time we are going live in real life. It's going to be on the 9th of January.
Yep. 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Bloomba. Make sure you are there. You can get the tickets through the links in our bio on all our socials. I'm talking YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere. You can get the link. Or you can send me a DM. I'll reply.
That's right.
I promise.
That's right.
Birthday.
Yes, on our best friend's birthday, but you see, I'm choosing you guys. I'm choosing you guys.
To come there.
Exactly.
Yes, she has to be there.
Yeah.
Annie, Edu Jamefi, you need to be there. I know what you are trying to do on the 9th of January. Come to Bloomba.
Okay, my kid is like,
So yeah, should we get into today's conversation?
Let's get into today's conversation. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
It's a heated one.
It's a heated one. So yeah, this is my observation. I think Afi has made the same observation. Nowadays, the young people, Gen Z, millennials, people are not marrying. What's happening?
Oh, some of us are marrying.
money
Some of
no
us.
Some of us are not married.
Afi, are you married?
I work as Ghana.
Yeah, let me actually go around.
Yeah.
Are you married?
Yes, I
Wow. Are you married?
No, please.
Are you married?
No.
Yeah, I'm also not married. So we have one married person in the studio.
We needed more married people, but all the married people were running away.
They
Can
are
I just
afraid.
say that we were looking for like a married man to come on the podcast?
They're all
What's
afraid.
up with the married men? Or you people don't want people to know you're
right
married?
now.
They're married.
not even
They're married in
yours.
secret.
Yeah, they are. Because every single married man we ask, it's like, oh, this is where I come talk about marriage, G. I can't.
I feel like they just don't want to say the wrong thing. Like sometimes I just bite them in the butt. Somehow, I don't know. Men are always up to something. So
Yeah,
it's like,
maybe.
Because
you
if you go and say something on air right now, you come home to your wife and say,
Hey, go over you.
When you were saying that, I
When you were
understand.
saying marriage is
Don't want to be
stressful,
married to me.
did you ever tell me I'm
you
stressful?
probably put down notes, whatever you
It's funny
said.
how you said.
Screen record the important parts straight on the TV. So when you said this, you didn't think that you come back to the house. I understand.
Maybe that's what it is, because it doesn't make sense.
But yeah, fortunately, we have a married woman here. She can
level the conversation.
And I mean, I know some married people, so I can speak for them. I can try and speak for them.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, what I think they are thinking.
That's true.
So it doesn't mean, please, to the wives, please, it doesn't mean that's what's actually going through your head. So I beg you. So yeah, Afi, are you interested in getting married?
Yeah.
I say millennial.
I'm a Gen Z, excuse me. Okay, fine. I am a millennial. Yes, I am looking to get married. My parents are watching, so even if I wasn't looking to get married, I have to say, oh, yes.
Yeah, you have to tell them something good, yeah.
Sometimes I shake them and they're like, me cry, I don't even want to get married. They say, you can't say that in this house. But on a more serious note, yeah, I am looking to get married.
That's good. I'm glad. You already, how long have you been married for?
2 years.
2 years, wow.
So I was going to say, I don't have a lot of years under my belt, but I'm going to talk based on my personal experience.
Yeah, I mean, 2 years is, some people don't last 2 years.
Some people don't last. We need to talk about that, because they do the lavish wedding and then now we can't see your ring again.
Exactly, yeah.
Hey, like me, we'll sleep there. We'll sleep in the marriage.
And I feel like the honeymoon scene or phase honestly isn't even the first 2 years. Like, the main business is the first 5 years.
Exactly,
a lot hits you guys. So.
I can't wait to hear it.
I can't wait to get into it. So, are you interested in getting married?
Oh yeah, I want to marry.
You are lying. I want to marry. He's lying.
I want to get
a nice wedding.
Are you serious? Oh, I thought you were following Zoo, because guys, who doesn't want to get married?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not.
He's not too interested.
We'll get to it.
You see that now, he has to do this thing.
Maybe, his eye will clear. I hope so.
I've been to enough weddings this December. So nobody has changed my mind. So good luck with that. And Jenna?
I do want to get married, but it's like I wouldn't even think about it for like the next 5 to 10 years.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I'm 29. So.
I understand. You're waiting for the right time.
Yeah.
No, but that's smart. You shouldn't go into it if you're not ready.
Exactly.
No, but like marriage does sound appealing to me. I just like having someone, but if I didn't get married, it also wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
So I guess cohabitating, not necessarily doing the whole signing.
Like having
a lot of people do that now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zuzu's eyes.
He's ready.
He's ready. He's actually ready.
So for me, same. I'm not. I can't even say same, because I think I have different opinions from all of you guys, but it just doesn't appeal to me. So at the moment, it's not on my mind at all. I'm thinking about other things. So but people often say, and I think I'm one of the people that says is that love is dead. Yeah. What do you guys think? Me, I think love is dead. I think love is not necessarily real, romantic love. What do you guys think? I'll start from you, because Afi is a very romantic. She likes romantic things.
Why would you say that? I feel like a lot of people say that, but I don't even think it's true. Like, my friends literally sent me a message yesterday that you like love. And I'm just like,
you like love,
Why do you think I like love?
You just do. Give an example. Oh, yeah,
I'm giving you
like, I can be out with Afi, and then she'll see, I want to buy this for this. Like, I'm just like, hey. Like, she's like, when you're doing stuff, you're thinking about your significant other, you know, at different points during the day. So that's someone people would like to be in a relationship with. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
you're making my price go high. I'm already taking.
Oh yeah, now you know.
Exactly. People don't know that about me. I guess it's when you get close to me. So your question is love dead? I don't think love is dead. Maybe love is asleep. Fake deep. No, because I guess, like, I always bring this thing up about social media and what we are constantly feeding ourselves with. If you look at the kind of things that are like on TV or social media, Twitter, everything, it's always about it. Like, men are trash. Yeah. This is this. Like, get money, be Miss Independent. I'm a bad bitch. High heels, long pony twerking. Like, yeah, it's exactly city girls. Like, it's always, we are being mentally programmed to thinking that is what makes sense now. So, I mean, if you are watching stuff like that, it only takes a matter of time for you to believe it, right? And now, if I'm coming to tweet, for example, that, I love my boyfriend so much, and I can't wait to cook breakfast for him, it go over me for the tea all day.
You know, like, you was.
Really? Like, yeah, people will come for you. So, love isn't dead. It's just, it's not really given the opportunity to grow or, like, flourish. Evolve in our current...
That's very, very deep. But moving forward, say bad B. Don't say the full thing. We're on radio.
Did I say that?
Yes, you said the full thing.
So I was giving an example.
Yeah, you're too used to the podcast. Like, right now, you're on TV, so yeah.
Yeah.
You can't even say. I know your answer already. You can't say love is not dead because your husband is outside. So I beg you.
If she says it's dead, we'll leave her here.
So give us the right answer.
Yes, I think I'm going to take a different route, and I'll piggyback off what Zoo said.
Yeah.
When it comes to romance, just being married, I realize it's like two different people from different walks of life based on different upbringings coming together. That being said, we're all raised differently. It could be culturally, childhood trauma, whatever it is, and just like personally what you like.
Yeah.
So it might not necessarily mean love is dead. I just think people express it differently.
Exactly.
And also people have different motives. Like people treat relationships now as transactional, like they're there to benefit or whatever it is. So for instance, I have my moments. I would do like romance here and there. My husband, he's really not like that. Because he said growing up, he really wasn't into the whole lovey-dovey, mushy stuff. So it doesn't mean love is dead. I just think people express it differently.
Yeah.
And also people have ulterior motives. So hopefully you just align yourself with who is right in quotes.
Yeah.
I agree. So tell me something.
Is love dead?
Is love dead? Is it alive? What's up?
So, me, I'll sell you out because so you yourself, you know, bro. Like, me, I'm in a relationship right now, and Izu knows me. I like going on trips with my girl and taking her to
romantic guy,
vacations and all that. So I feel all those things are still there. But as she said, it's transactional sometimes because I need to know what I'll get from you. What are you going to give me? Maybe
what are you bringing to the table?
It can be with your social clout, or maybe you might not have money. But if I feel like, oh, she's popular and she's going to get me to the right places, maybe if she knows this minister, maybe I'll get some contracts
Open your
her
mind
and all that. So she doesn't need to have money, but I need to see who she is and all that. So people think about all that. Some to look at maybe just looks and all those things. But
I'm Condi.
But it comes with negatives too. You might go for the looks and the character might be trash and like you be stressing, and maybe she's someone that's very materialistic. She wants to go here and you to maybe a pocket
Charlie, the pockets
at the moment. So it's always very like dynamic when it comes to these relationships. But I think love is still around. If you find your person, me, my girlfriend, she's not in Ghana. And people say that, oh, so distance and all that, but I don't have anyone here that I can connect to on that same line.
Oh, so that's so cute.
The connection
between the
is
FaceTime love forever and ever, or maybe till we meet again.
Long distance is not for the faint of heart. It's for matured people.
Exactly.
I agree.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Even the mature people cry.
Some of them
not easy.
It's
not easy.
It's not easy at
but
all.
it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
I like
24/7
me a
FaceTime.
long distance relationship.
Why?
I would rather.
So you like your space.
Yeah, I
basically.
like my space,
Me too.
and then like when you get together, it's like
Yeah.
girl. I can't imagine doing a long distance relationship for years and years and then getting married. Like I don't even know how I would adjust to that.
Right.
That's true.
But do you think love
That's
is
true.
dead?
No, I am like such a romantic, and also just because I see from like my family, like my mom is recently like not recent, but she has a new partner, and they're like knees deep in love, and I'm just like, oh my god, like I totally believe in love. Like that's my thing.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So is love dead?
I was trying to run away.
I know.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's there. Sometimes I feel like it's not.
Yeah.
Because I see people who are in love and I'm like, it looks real, but I'm not interested.
I will give you hope.
I feel like a lot of people say that until like maybe they find like their person.
People say that, People are saying, oh, you need to find your person first. We'll see what happens. But me,
Or is it
so
also
far,
because you just have an idea of love? One thing you need to realize, there's nothing like nothing. In the sense you need to put in the work. Love doesn't just happen. Like you literally have to put like a conscious effort and conscious decision. Like I'm going to do this to make me happy. When people always say like, oh, I'm not happy, you need to put in the work. And I'm not undermining mental illness, of course not. But
of course,
even with relationships, literally putting in the work like every day.
Yeah.
There'll be days you'll be down, you'll be up. So maybe you don't think about love in a setting like okay, this is the blueprint. Maybe you need to create it and like put in the work.
So basically, you're telling me that love is work. Like it's not easy.
It's work. It's not.
Yes.
The days you're not even gonna feel it for the person. Like you wake up like, I don't want to be bothered with you.
So I have the perfect question. So you're in a relationship. You're in a relationship. You're single. I'm single too.
Good balance.
Do you guys ever get jealous of your single friends?
The ones without kids. I have a daughter, a toddler. So yes, the ones that can live. Because of course, I knew what single life was.
Yeah.
And of course, there are like married couples that don't have kids. So when I say when I say single friends, specifically without like a toddler, like 15-month. My daughter, I think, is like me, very opinionated, wild. Like it's
How old is she?
She's 15 months, so a year and 3 months.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nice.
What's your nickname again?
Mooks.
Mooks.
I like that.
Yeah.
And
So I want to delve deeper. So like, why would you say that you are sometimes jealous of people who don't have?
Okay, so I'm only
2?
a year, 15 months postpartum. So being responsible for another person, it is a big deal.
Yeah.
Imagine like a pet or like a property or something. It requires a lot of work and thinking. So being responsible for a human being is a lot of work. I'm still adjusting. My anxiety is up the roof because you're literally lying down and thinking like, okay, what if something happens to her? I get like panic attacks even in the middle of the night, like where's she?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of work. I love working. I like being to myself. I like space, my personal space. And when you have a child, there's nothing like that. It literally like
Always
goes
there,
up the roof. So she will literally just tug on me, like whine, cry for no reason. It's beautiful and fulfilling, but let's get real. It can be annoying, and like it takes a toll on you. So I just miss just getting up and doing stuff and not thinking, oh, who's gonna babysit? If someone's babysitting, did you change her food, her this? Did you give her vitamins? I just miss like getting up and doing my own thing and working. Now I work from home, thankfully remote, but I still have to take breaks with like everything I do has to be her first.
Yeah.
And I used to hear that growing up, like, oh, the kids. I thought it was really cliche, but yeah, that's what
everything
it is.
revolves around them. Yeah.
Literally, and I'm kind of selfish a bit, so I'm still adjusting.
You get it right. I think you've had a good start. So So for you guys who are in relationships, and I'm assuming you're in relationships with the goal to get married one day.
Yeah.
Do you ever get jealous of your married friends?
Married friends or single friends?
No, your married friends.
Since you're single.
People who have taken the leap.
Do I get jealous? Yes, sometimes. Just because the person I'm with, I like him so much that I always want to like be in the same space with him. Maybe you can tell me that it's not that what I think it is, but like, you know, when you get married, like you finally live with the person, you know. So I think that's the only thing I'm jealous about, like the fact that I would be able to wake up next to this person.
Okay.
Like all the time. But except from that, I don't think I'm jealous about anything else because, I mean, I still have my freedom, like she's saying, to like wake up and do whatever I want.
Yeah.
For example, like how Stay by Plan can get like really tight, so you have like really odd hours of recording. When you're married, I'm sure like I'll have to say, hey, Zoo, if it's not Saturday or Sunday, I can't come because I'm doing this, I'm doing that, yeah. So I'm not overly like jealous. I'm patient, and I know that like God's time is the burst. God's time is the burst. Yeah, I'm not jealous.
What about you?
I think I'm jealous of them on their wedding days. Because I like the aesthetics and all that, you know, the ashwebi, all the kaftans, and, you know, the gates and everything. That occasion is very nice, I think, and
It's
I really want to have it. People say that, oh, it's about cost and all that, but it's nice. You need to.
If it's your preference, like for me, no.
Yeah, I mean,
I like
your
court
partner
weddings.
You like what?
Did you do a court wedding?
I did a very small.
Yeah, she
like,
didn't
very,
even invite me, guys.
No,
I was so offended because I was like, what?
I'll tell you.
The hell is going on?
I was supposed to do a court wedding. I told her, I was like, I'm socially awkward, which is weird. I'm very loud and everything, but I'm not really big on too many people around me.
Yeah.
So I was going to do a court wedding, but then when I arrived in Ghana, like 2 weeks before, my mom made it a big fuss. So we literally had to do things fast. Like it was like all over the place. So it's not like it was a personal thing, like I didn't invite you.
She didn't invite me, guys.
guest list was just literally...
I saw the pictures and I was like, hey, Minka, Hubia, tell me. No, tell me the truth.
Tell me the truth. But no, nothing personal. It was just like impromptu.
Yeah.
But
Very
I like
small and
court
cute,
weddings.
Yeah.
I like intimate settings. I feel it should be people that I care about and people in maybe 30 years. I would love to see them in our pictures. I don't do the random. And like if that's for you, please go ahead. I love to see the pictures. I love the kente and all of that.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. But it's just not my thing. I don't really care for it.
I understand.
I understand that too, because it's not everyone that has good eyes that come to it.
Exactly.
I'll come and tire myself and the food wasn't even nice.
And then I'm
For
feeding
moments.
people that will probably go back home and be like, I didn't even like her hairstyle.
Exactly.
Knowing me, like if I hear it, I'll like probably confront you, and I don't want to go there. So we're not just not going to do
Yeah,
it.
sometimes I get like maybe one.
Oh yes, I will say something.
Yeah, when I'm
So
talking
it's
to maybe
not.
old partners and all that, they go like, "Oh, would you invite me to your wedding?"
No,
Why would I?
absolutely.
It's not even a personal thing. Maybe it's just
Yeah.
like such a like intimate setting.
Yeah,
and it's
no
a whole
way.
mental thing.
Yeah.
No way. I don't like my wife seeing. Oh,
Your
wasn't this the girl that
ex-partners
you
and
used
stuff?
to be with
Yeah.
at a wedding? How?
Yeah.
Do that.
And I just think they don't need to be there. Like, why?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, if you're listening, if you just joined us, we are live on 3 Music TV. This is the Culture Daily Extra show, the Stay by Plan edition, Stay by Plan the podcast edition. You know, we're having a great conversation about why young people are not marrying like people thought they would. Some of them are marrying, some of them are not. Or we are marrying late. Let's say we're marrying
late. We're marrying late.
Yeah,
late.
Yeah, and so I want to move on to the next thing. Who would you say? I'll start from you, Jenna. Mm-hmm. Who would you say is a bigger disadvantage to men or women not getting married?
I know this sounds weird, but I think there's just like men have just so much more options, and like the women that do want to get married, they are like, I don't know if they're less picky, but the women are at a more disadvantage just because they have like I feel like standards have gone a lot higher, and they don't mind marrying later instead of marrying the wrong person, and so I think women because it's just not as many options for them for their level of standards.
So what do you think?
I want to understand, like in life, we growing up, being an adult, working, is marriage the ultimate goal?
It's the ultimate goal.
Like,
for some people it is.
Yeah.
For me, I don't understand why it is for some people, but I've clearly noticed that some people, it's like if they don't get married by a certain age, it's like, hey, God, oh my goodness,
and even certain jobs require that. Funny enough, maybe not necessarily stating it obviously. It's assumed that you're responsible.
Exactly.
If you can lead a home, you can lead, you can be in certain positions. So maybe sometimes people literally just get married for a position. They'll just find someone like, I probably want to be a president, or like, I'm striving for that, and you get married. So like you said, of course marriage shouldn't be the ultimate goal. I think it's your mental health, Jesus, but you can't help it.
I think I'll definitely say, in my opinion, I think it's more of a disadvantage to women, because even I was recently reading about Nigeria, the housing market. When people are renting homes, they don't rent homes to single women because they feel like you are like a, how do they say, rounds girl. That's how they say it in Nigeria. Like, you know, men will be coming through to do their, you know, your room is a business space,
which I find very like flawed. Because I feel like it's single men who are the ones who are bringing all the rallying into their house. Like, let's be serious.
For sure. Especially in Africa, I think it definitely is a disadvantage to women more than it is to men. That's what I think. So yeah.
And for what she was saying, though, I remember my friend, he has political ambitions, and then he went to see one of these politicians, and he was telling him about his goals and what to do. And then after all the conversation, the guy had plans like, this is what you do and all that. And he said that, but do you have a partner? Are you married? And it seemed like if he didn't have a partner, then I'm sorry. We can't welcome you here, because as she said, it seems like you have more responsibility if you have a partner. So maybe if they give you big contracts, big money, you go and squander the money. You think about home before you do any stupid thing.
I think I have two examples. I think it's with housing and also like adoption. Single women in certain countries cannot adopt. I think Korea to be specific. If you're a single woman and you probably want to have kids and you don't want to do surrogacy or IVF for whatever reason it is, you cannot adopt a kid as a single woman, which, like she said, flawed and unfair. But to assume that financially you're not capable, or maybe you're just, a child needs two parents, which fine, but if it can't be that way, too bad. I think a child needs love and a healthy environment to strive and grow. When it comes to housing, setting jobs require you to be married to get setting homes. I'll say that because I grew up in like the forest, whereby if you're not married, obviously they're not going to move you to a setting housing, which if you think about it, we're not giving you a 3-bedroom if you're alone. But then it's like, if you're like a major or like a lieutenant colonel, it's really nice that you should be moved to a different housing because that's where all your mates are. But
but I want to add that, as we're all saying, culturally and like in Africa and everything, it seems like the woman is disadvantaged. But if we are being really real, I think it's the men. Because, I mean, Proverbs 33 woman, like, Proverbs 31 woman, like, are you serious? Like, if you have a woman who is, like, powerful and strong and, like, intelligent, Zoo, like, even me and you, like, just as partners, you know very well, like, sometimes I keep you in check that, Zoo, we have to do this for Stay by Plan, we have to do that for Stay by Plan. There's something about being, like, in a relationship or having a team with a woman that is so powerful that you are almost like disadvantaged as a man if you don't have that. But they don't sell that story. I think the women population is more than the men population in the world. So they don't sell that story. They make it seem like, oh, women need men to do this, women need men to do that. But really and truly, like, if you have a woman who her mind dey ground, like, forget the kind of things you are going to do, the kind of things you are going to achieve are going to be crazy. So like it hurts when you hear like this is the kind of like environment that we live in where it's like, oh, hey, you won't do a Mario, but oh, you see your cousins who are like in their 40s and then nobody's asking them questions. But like when my sisters are getting married, then you have some of your aunties asking that, hey, so where's your boyfriend? When do you get married? You know, they put that pressure on the women, but they just leave the men to just play around. And then when they are finally ready to settle, but it shouldn't be that way.
I also used to think it was women, but I've just moved away from that sort of narrative. Simply, first it was biologically, like, you know, women, as we get older, like, you probably, if you're thinking of having kids, if that's what you want, you probably want to knock it out of the way. So it gives you a better chance of having kids and also lowers the chances of children with like disabilities and all of that. But now women freeze their eggs. We have women that have literally eggs sitting there for 30 years and you can have your kids 40, 50s if your knees will allow you. There's IVF, there's surrogacy. So true, like I don't think we're so disadvantaged anymore. I just feel like people look down on us at workplaces and stuff. If you yell, it's assumed, oh, she's not married, she doesn't have any kids, she's stressed out.
True.
But a guy can get away with it.
Yeah. I guess we're all like kind of on the same page with that. So I want to switch it up a little bit. Do you think we need money? If you don't have money, can you get married? Would you have a happy marriage?
Honestly, if you didn't ask that question, I would have brought it up. Because even the stuff she was talking about, IVF, freezing eggs, is money.
It's kind of expensive.
The stuff that he was talking about, going on trips, is money.
The marriage, and you'll be wearing the this and the kaftan.
It's money.
It's all money.
Everything is money. Like buying a good house, like it's money.
So
everything
are you saying
is money.
that if you don't have money, you can't really be like have a happy marriage? I'm sorry.
No, that's a strong statement to make. But money is like an enabler, like it's a catalyst. Like you need it to speed up the reaction.
Right. That's
that one, they are not lie. The reaction there to take place. Your marriage can be successful, but if you have the money inside.
Are you sure? Because if you are waking up every day and like you're thinking, oh my God, so all that is tomorrow, and I have to go and take the money and I have to pay the fees. And
so for me, I think that there are certain basic things that a man or a woman or whoever is trying to get married should have before considering marriage. Like you should obviously have a place for us to sleep. Like I'm not about to be sleeping in a shack. Like we should have a decent place to live. I'm not saying mansion. Decent room, bathroom, kitchen. We can cook, we can eat, we can sleep. If child security came there, they will not say our child is being put in a bad place. First off, that needs to be done. You need to have a stable flow of income so that we know that we can pay for our electricity bills and we can eat. And if somebody falls sick, we can go to the hospital. These are basic things.
So are you saying that poor people shouldn't get married?
I'm not saying poor people shouldn't get married, but like obviously, like everybody's standard of what a basic thing is would be different. But to me,
but
I need
people
a place
who can't
to
have those basic things though, but they are married. They have like 4 children. Yes.
But those people are fine. For example, if you are poor and then maybe you have like a farm and then they have like a hut, to them they have what they need. They have a place to sleep and they have food to eat, so they are chill. Do you get what I'm saying? So like there are certain basic things personally for me that if you don't have them, I'm sorry.
Add the personally
for me, I'm sorry.
Very important.
Come back later because I can't be stressed.
I think you can't. I don't think you can have a happy marriage without.
But back to your own
money.
question though, you said that like some poor people like living in the villages and they are having a chill marriage.
No, not even those guys. I'm thinking like in the city.
Yes,
forget the village. You don't have space for a farm. You are just in Accra in your small space. You can't pay your children's school fees.
No, you shouldn't be married.
I mean, like,
you shouldn't be married.
Granted, there's so many factors that equates to like a healthy relationship or marriage. We're talking about communication, understanding, love, trust. Of course, I feel like if you don't have that, you have money, it's not going to work, period. But when we're talking money, I think I want to narrow it down to comfort. So then it goes back to what Afi is saying. You don't have to be despite or something like that. Comfort, what makes you comfortable? The Bible even says, if I'm quoting it correctly, money answereth all. Like
or suffer.
That's what
no parent wants to sit down and watch their child sick, whereby like you can't even afford a home and all of that. I think you want to be like economically independent, financially stable to have a home, and it doesn't have to be top notch. I'm sure a lot of our parents were like where they at now. You start from somewhere. There's ambition, there's plans, there's goal. The structure, like we know what we're doing. I think it's to some people knowing what they're doing to get somewhere. I don't think you should be clueless and thinking you're getting married and it's going to happen. No, granted, people still do it. Like I would say, teach us on and how you want to run your life. But I think, I don't want to say money. You need comfort. You need to be comfortable, especially if you're going to procreate.
Jenna, what do you think?
Yeah, and I feel like if your partner has money, it says a lot about them. Like that they're independent and that they strive for more and stuff like that.
But what if it's like they got from their parents? It's handed down to them.
It's just handed down. Who doesn't want a trust fund kid?
I know. I mean, like, I don't mind that. Like,
Yes.
Any kind of money is money.
Oh, he's a drug dealer.
Well,
Oh my god.
No, it's too much. It's too much. Yeah.
But no, I feel like it causes unnecessary stress if you don't have the money.
Yes.
Like, you can definitely fall in love with people who don't have money, but
Yeah, basically, there's things that
it
you
makes
don't
the
have to worry
love
about.
hard.
That's what I'm saying. It's the catalyst. You need the moolah.
Yeah, there's things that you
Comfort.
don't
No
have to
one's
worry
asking you
about.
for like $1 million, but like we want to do dinner nights. We can afford
Yeah, that's
it.
what I
We want
was
to do
just gonna say.
takeout, like staying in, cook something. We don't have to be traveling to Malibu, like Cabo, like twice a year. No, we're not there yet. But it's just beautiful to see your kids comfortable. Even us.
Yeah.
We want to get ice cream. We want to go and do movies. We can afford it. We can do that as opposed to
Gary every day. So things every day.
and it's not even Gary every day because maybe something happened. We lost our job or something. Things happen in life.
Yeah.
We're not going to sit here and be like, money has to be there every time. There's ups, there's downs. It happens. Sometimes it can be like a 10-year stretch. But no, like it shouldn't be the motive like, no, we don't need money to. No, sure.
But like, if we're being honest, that our label at the bottom, that's the main issue in Ghana. Like, let's be serious. Like, people don't have money. And I always say that like the kind of work that some people are putting in here, if they were in different countries, putting in that same energy,
they'll be a
they'll
lot
have
more
better.
wealthy.
They'll have better lives. Like, if you look at the minimum, you can Google it right now. Like, the minimum wage in Ghana doesn't make sense. It's like, I don't know if you can check.
It's like 12 CDs or something.
It's like 50 CDs a month. Like, it's some crazy amount. So
Absurd.
if
It's like
you have
12 CDs a day.
yeah, he
Something
should check.
like
If you have like a minimum wage like this, and then you're even working for like an international company, they're going to use that to say, oh, if I'm giving you maybe 2,000 CDs a month, I'm doing you a great favor.
I spoiled it for you. Yeah,
exactly. So it's almost as if the systems are making it impossible for us to like do well. We don't even have like some sort of state housing like they used to in the past, where you know that, oh, I can pay this amount, whatever. Like, it's almost as if the government is saying that you will be single and you will work and you will be poor and you will work and you will not sit up. Because which man who has been educated, like, let's talk about our own selves. I believe everybody has actually even had at least SHS education. Which man who has gone to SHS will sit down and not have enough money in his account and say that, you know what, I'm going to this woman and I'm going to tell her parents that I'm coming to marry her. Like, it won't work. It won't work. And that's what the problem is. People don't have money. And when we are saying money, as she said, we are not talking about like crazy money. People they can't even afford like the basic stuff.
The bare necessities.
The bare necessities to even say that they want to get married. They can't even leave their parents' homes. Like, people are like 30, 40, and they are still living in their parents' home. And it's not even because they are irresponsible. It's because
that's true. That's true. And like, that's so true. And like, what? I live in the States, so a lot of things are based on credit and a lot of other things. So as a human, you're done with like college, like what, 21, 22, at most 23. You come out, you should be able to afford, I don't care whatever it is, as long as you have a plan. Get an apartment, get a car. Maybe you're not doing too much and be okay. I feel like here, it's almost impossible. And it's like, really, what's the point? Because I see education as an investment. You're putting money in, hopefully getting it out some way or the other. And like those who are not even doing the traditional thing, maybe accounting, like being a doctor or something like that, there's no even headway. Like, I remember one time I was watching something. This guy designs stuff for Snapchat, and he makes so much money. At first, when he said he does something, like he works from home online or something, I don't lie, I was being judgmental. I was like, yeah, one of those people who don't have a job. But then he broke it down. He was one of the richest people standing there. He was standing there with like tech people and stuff. He makes so much money from Snapchat. And it should be like that now. Not everyone wants to be an engineer or a doctor and stuff like that. People want to do other things, have fun with it, and make money. It's supposed to be like that. I feel the government is supposed to enable and allow people have fun and still make money and provide for themselves and their family they want to create. But it's almost like it's impossible.
So the government, please, like, enable stay by plan.
Help.
Like, enable us. Irrespective of which party is in play, just enable the creatives. We need the money to do what we have to do.
One thing about the money issue is that, you know, it just solves problems, unnecessary problems. Because as she was saying, oh, babe, can we go get ice cream? Oh, you have now cried, you like sugar too much.
It causes tension in a relationship. Things you shouldn't even fight about. You're fighting.
So money there.
You need
that's very true. Because a lot of the argument that you have is because of money. That's the root.
And I just asked you for ice cream. Why? Why?
Yesterday ice cream.
It's your birthday.
Yesterday ice cream. Today ice cream. Why? Everybody wants to ask me why.
Someone told me a joke that like some guy saw that like his girlfriend's birthday or Christmas was coming, and she started sending him like pictures of some hair. Oh, he picked some random fights with her so that Charlie Christmas Day
you have to do what you have to do because.
Or if you're married to some of us that birthdays like my birthday's on the 28th of February and it's the same month as Valentine's. I always say, do not give me a 2-in-1 gift.
Yeah.
Why?
What separated?
Hey.
What?
No, but this is like basic economics. You have to combine it.
No.
So when we
It's
give
not
it to
even
me on the
13,
14th or the 28th?
In the middle.
That was the 14th.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
the minimum wage in Ghana is 14 C's, 88 pesos.
How possible?
Per day.
Can you, if you do
$1
the
and
calculation,
3
I'm horrible at
cents.
math. My husband's an accountant. If you do that, it wouldn't even math.
No.
You can't even,
You can't even
barely,
take a damn trotro. You can't even take
anything.
trotro from one side and come because the
Can't go
money will
anywhere.
be done.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Kinky is now
It's not
2
enough.
CDs and
So
then
even if you're supposed to live in quotes as a poor person, whatever that standard is, it's even impossible.
Yeah.
Like you're below like the poverty line.
Yeah, literally going like meal to meal. Yeah. So
Yeah.
in that situation, what are you going to marry? Why are you going to get married? Because if the cost wedding cry, you have to pay something. So
yeah, we can't even pay for your court wedding.
yeah. Okay, so moving on to the next thing. I've noticed I've been speaking to a lot of young people, and I've noticed that one thing that comes up a lot is people are saying that one reason why they don't want to get married is that they don't believe that people should be or can be with one person for the rest of their lives. Like, it's unrealistic. And they feel like getting into a marriage is you are locking yourself.
Yes.
When maybe
from
you are.
Why?
No, just start from
I'll just start from, okay, I'll start. Don't worry. I'll come to you last. Don't worry. So people feel like, yeah, how can I be with one person for the rest of my life? There's so many other people
Like
I
Zoom.
can meet. And please, so I'm not.
No, so that's your nationality.
So I'm starting with you. So what do you think? Do you think people should be looking into open marriages and all,
All those funky stuff.
Let me explain.
spice
An
it
open
up.
marriage is you are married and then you have other partners. So you and your spouse have an agreement.
Threesomes, swinging.
That you're ready to go and meet other people outside of the marriage. But
And then
maybe
we're
as long as you let each other know, like, it's calm, that you can do that.
Oh, I'm not coming home today. I saw some guy at Shogun and he's kind of cute. So I'll see you at
I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. So what
I'll
do
see
you
you
think
tomorrow.
about that?
I do think that in life you can have multiple people that you love.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope my partner doesn't listen to this, but I think that I wouldn't mind an open, maybe not marriage, but like an open relationship, like, because I wouldn't want to get married like in the first 5 years. So maybe like then, but you definitely can love more than one person at one time. Not at one time, but like in life. So
Even at one time, I feel like
You
it
think?
happens a lot. Yeah.
I just
But
find,
that
so if you have
fruits you
your
shall know
actual
there.
partner, you think that you could fall in love with someone else when your partner's there? Not a long
Maybe
distance
not
relationship,
fall
like
in
in
love.
the same.
I don't think falling in love, because even falling in love, I feel it doesn't happen too many times in your lifetime. Maybe funny enough, whoever you're married to isn't who you're funny enough maybe so in love with. It was probably somebody from the past. I think you could be in love with your partner, your husband, wife, or whoever, and probably still have a crush somewhere. I don't
Be
know.
interested in other people. But not
We're moved by what we
love.
hear and see. We're human. And I'm not speaking for myself, please.
That's
Otherwise, they'll kick me out today.
The disclaimer has to drop. I like it. I was waiting for the disclaimer.
So what were you saying
They'll
about your
suck
high
it from
school
the
crush
outside.
on the radio show? That's what your husband's going to say.
Hey, please no. I don't
Doesn't have any crashing bags.
I'm just saying, like, we're human. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
you'll see someone, sometimes even just admiring someone, like watching them, like, oh, she looks good or he looks good. I think it'll be unrealistic to say, like, you just shut off when you get married. No.
Yeah.
And it goes back to you saying people spicing up their relationships to keep up the kink and
Yeah, so I was going to
all
say,
of
so
that.
what's the solution for people who believe that they cannot be? Because when you're saying the vows, what do you say? Till death do us part. So it means
Yes.
forever. So it means from the moment you take the vow,
Yeah.
at least the traditional way, from the moment you take the vow till one of you dies, you're supposed to be together.
Yeah.
Nobody's coming to the...
So I think that's what she spoke about, work. Like, you need to keep on the work every day.
Yeah.
And also
So
be
when marriage is
realistic.
work, like
Yeah, but be realistic. I feel like we need to have realistic conversations with each other as
Yes.
partners.
Yes.
Don't come with that whole fake stuff if you know you're not about that life.
Yeah.
Don't tell me like, oh, I just want like just it being us, or if you reach a point like I feel like I want to do this, there needs to be communication, because then when you start stepping out, it shows you're a cheat, you're unloyal, you're not trustworthy, and that when those kind of things break, it takes forever. Sometimes it's impossible to bring it back in, and then it causes a crack in a relationship. And you know, with cracks, sometimes like honestly, you can't put it back. So I think have realistic conversation, no matter how painful it would be, have it, and that's me. I'll say it, like whatever. Like I'm maybe too vocal. I'll say it. Yeah. So have realistic conversations. I'm not going to be judgmental when it comes to, like you said, open marriages, which swinging, which is you meeting with other couples and doing stuff, threesomes, and actually couples sometimes will have another woman or another man. They actually married to that person, so there's a third party permanently in the relationship. So
it's like a three-way marriage.
I research on these kind of things. I'm weird. Wow. So if that's what you guys want, go ahead. People actually have successful marriages with these kind of things. I've watched a documentary like that. They've been married for like 35 years. Wow. She said it keeps things at bay. Like there's no like stress or whatever. For me, kind of work, no, I'm very territorial. Exactly. What I don't want you doing to me, I'm not going to do it to you. Yeah. So I don't judge. And also I'm religious. It's just like, bring another person to my bed. It causes problems. Because though we're saying successful, it brings problems. Yeah. You're also, with certain people, they don't understand how that works. Because there should always be like a safe space. Some people, it's almost like you're giving them the key to go do whatever you're doing when they're not around or not aware. So don't start what you can't finish.
Exactly. That's the period.
Yeah.
Because I don't think she's going to share all of them with you. Like all the partners that she's telling you that, oh, this one is coming up. But there will be one guy somewhere that you don't know about.
But she feels like, must I mention this to him?
Exactly.
I don't have to tell him.
That's the deep one. Yes, it's true.
Because I can't always say, hey, I'm going to sell. Hey, I'm going to sell wins. Hey, I'm going to sell. You can't always be saying sell wins.
This week alone 3. Why? Relax.
So you just
with stuff like that, you want communication. Exactly. We're saying it's open. I don't care what you're doing. I need to know. But we're human. Sometimes like, oh, I'm hooked up with someone on the side. I don't have to tell him after all we're in an open relationship. What does it matter? So
it's a slippery slope, Charlie.
I want to bring up for me, which I think is the biggest obstacle for married people. Children. The biggest obstacle to a happy life.
Zoo doesn't like kids. Zoo thinks that kids are so stressful. But kids like Zoo, because there was this time Zoo came to my sister's house, and then my nephew came to sit on the table, and then he just started moving back little by little and sat on Zoo's lap, and I was like, you go, boy. And I mean, like, they had a good, like, vibe. Yeah. But what Zoo thinks is, like, if they are not your kids, like, you can play with them, and you can take them back home.
It's good to be the auntie and the uncle.
Exactly.
When it's yours, it's like,
when it's yours, it's different. Yeah.
They're expensive. I'll tell you, like, I love being a mom, but they're expensive. They take up your time. They're needy, especially in the first, 5 years, depending on the kind of child you have. Yeah. It's just normal about you, like I said. It's the ghetto. But it's beautiful. Just seeing, and it's not for everyone. I always say this. I think my dad and I agree. My mom doesn't. She's like, who wouldn't love children? There's something wrong with you. And I'm like, no. If you feel it's not for you, do not do it. Do it.
Yeah, 100%.
It will test everything you're made of. No, it's not for you. And sometimes even just one is enough. So, like I said, it's a ghetto, but it's a nice ghetto. You know, sometimes the ghetto is nice.
Yeah.
I think that comes back to the money conversation again, because children, like you said, are expensive.
Yeah.
They're expensive. Like recently, I saw someone post there's some kindergarten school fees on Twitter. I said, hey,
what are you letting them come and sit in the house?
What are you doing to you that I can't teach you?
And if you're like those, I'm an extra mom. I have a mother's group chat. It's a support group system for me and for the other ladies. I'm an extra mom. I like looking nice. I like my daughter to look nice. Yeah. I'm not just buying anything. We'll go on Nordstrom, Saks, like all of that. Yeah. So it's money. And like sometimes you're spending, you're not even like realizing. Like food, milk. Like I remember just buying her stuff, especially as the first time. I'm literally going to buy things you don't even need. It's expensive.
Diapers.
And I don't know if it happens to me. Maybe I'm the only parent here where I am. You just sit down sometimes and you get scared like, yo, like you're about to be paying uni fees,
Thank you. I was about to go
and then my heart, I'm like, crushing me.
I was about to go there.
Like all these things you're saying about kids, like how long, you know?
Yeah, and you start doing, and mind you, I suck at math, but all of a sudden, like I started doing this crazy calculation in my head. And, yo, I told my dad, like, if I was a sorcerer and I knew this is what it was, I was like, I won't even venture.
If you have a baby, your life. I mean,
it doesn't end. It takes a different route, and you have to adjust. It doesn't end. I'm not going to sit here and say you cannot be a fun mom. I have one of the mothers on my group chat. Shout out to her. She goes on vacations every time. She's like,
money.
listen. She has, but then as putting money aside, she still wants to live. Some people have money and then get sucked into being a mother. They come, they're not doing anything. They look different. And I'm not going to sing and say that's who they want to be. It's difficult for certain people. They just get stuck in that place whereby you can't even take a shower sometimes because you have to attend to the kid. You can't even eat because you're running around. It's literally a crazy ex that's like stalking you in the house. You're even in the bathroom, like, you know how sometimes in the bathroom you just need a moment to yourself. They're like under the door, or my daughter just like push the door and run around and leave. So it's like and certain mothers, like, they're great moms but still want to live life. She goes on vacations every time. It was her daughter's birthday like the day before. They took a cute picture and she was on a plane to Morocco. I'm like, hell yeah. Oh my God.
So we'll come back. We'll go for a commercial break. We'll come back and we'll continue with this conversation about children and why you shouldn't have them.
You should have one.
You should. You should.
welcome back to Culture Daily Extra. Yes, it's a Stay by Plan podcast edition. We are back, we are live. And right before we get back into the conversation, I'm going to throw it to Afi to tell you guys more about our live show.
Hi guys, it's me again, your one and only Afiti. And as we said earlier in the episode, we are doing a live show. Start your 2023 with us on the 9th of January at Bloom Bar. It's the Stay by Plan live show. We are having like really cool people. We are having Sina Soul, Quabbles, Debbie Beku, aka Debs Bijuku, Johnny Stone, and so many more guests. And of course, we are getting sounds from the one and only Guilty Beats,
Grammy-nominated Guilty Beats.
Another Guilty Beats.
Yeah.
If you've heard this, if you know, you know. DJ Nell and B Frankie is going to be from 4 p.m. to exactly 8 p.m.
So
Don't dial. Be there. Yeah. And you can get your early bird tickets via the link in our bio.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Stay by Plan Pod.
What time? What time can we come?
You can come through by 4 p.m. on the dot. We are starting on the dot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just be there, 4 p.m.
Yeah.
We're going to have like a very good time. You heard it here first.
That's right. So yes, back to today's topic, today's conversation. We were talking right before the break. We're talking about kids and why, like I said, you shouldn't have them.
Stop it.
But yeah, you guys are telling me, even like while we were on the break, you guys were talking about how kids can spice up a marriage. So I'll come back to you, but I want to ask Jenna. She's not married, but you probably know people who are married who have kids.
Yeah.
You know, even maybe family members, friends, and so on. What do you think? Do you think kids are necessary to spice up a marriage?
I don't think it's necessary to have kids. I don't even mind if I didn't have kids. I would just freeze my eggs in case my partner wanted to have kids. I just wouldn't take that away from them because I don't have a preference. Like if I didn't, and I feel like I would still live a very fulfilling life.
Right.
But if not, I feel like my partner would. So like, I just feel like men like to procreate and like, they want to. That's like something they're called for. Yeah, and I don't. But I don't know. Spicy. I know that some people after like maybe the 10-year mark they get bored, and I feel like that's the next step. Yeah. And that's like.
Okay. So, what do you think? Tell us.
I don't know if it's a good thing, but some people maybe don't want to divorce, like they're having serious problems, but they'll be like, oh, because of the kids, let's try and be together for them. So maybe they form a bond or a glue to you guys when maybe you have issues. But I don't know if they make you happy. But my friend is one typical example. He and his wife, I mean, right now I think they're divorcing. But the kid was a factor of like, why they were trying to stay together. But at this point, I think they gave up. So maybe the kids could be a bond in making your marriage nice.
I'm sorry to them and their marriage.
Between you and me and this entire podcast and everyone listening, my friends like it.
Yeah, nobody. I mean, no one knows who it is. So yeah, but me, I know.
Whoa. Okay.
So yeah, do you think it's necessary to have kids to spice up a marriage?
It depends on the couple, honestly. And nothing honestly can prepare you. Kids can make or break. They could come in and it just binds you guys together. You guys could literally be having a big fight about to divorce, and your wife's like, I'm pregnant. You're like, you know what? I see the reason to stay with you. And then sometimes kids come and you guys think you're ready for it, and then they come, they take up too much time. It doesn't go the way you want to. You're up for hours on end. Financially, it causes a strain. The woman sometimes, shifts their attention solely to baby, and then the men feel neglected. So I feel like there's no, set stone, some sort of manual somewhere. It could make or break depending on the couple, and honestly, it could just happen. You might think, oh, we're ready for a kid, and we have a kid, and it just brings something different.
Yeah.
I realize it's a different you, and you realize it's a different me. So it depends on the situation and the couple. So there's not really right or wrong answer.
Where's Sophie laughing?
So why are you looking at me like that? I don't like that.
No,
I think a mom. You should see on
Yeah, she's already a mom.
I'm already a mom.
Yeah, we already know your
four.
answer.
I have 4 kids. I mean,
honestly,
from my surrogates, I have 4 kids. But I think everybody is saying, don't have kids if you are not ready. Because I'm not a mom, but sometimes my nephews and my nieces can stress me out, and I'm just like, you just stand there, I'm coming. I'll just lock my door, and you'll be crying. I'll say, "Mommy,
even if you're ready,
I can't."
add that.
Yeah.
You even have that right. And then the thing is, the society that we find ourselves in, they make kids like a KPI of a successful marriage, and it's so annoying because it's like
the golden egg.
Exactly,
and
so
glorifies it and just puts away the negative side of it too sometimes. The struggles, mental and your body and everything, the strain on the relationship.
Yeah, it's like
if you complain, where are my grandchildren?
Oh my God, you don't give birth.
No. Exactly, and I find that so like painful and disrespectful because there are some people who are genuinely struggling to have a kid, and then you are seeing them at a family party and saying, "Hey, like, is it your business?" Do you get it? And in the same vein, like, if I marry, for example, I'm trying to have like a good year and a half or 2 or 3 of just like having fun.
I judge couples that have kids like right after. I was one of those. I would never judge myself. Yes, like every time I see people like, like asking people when I get like, mind your freaking business. Like they're enjoying themselves. Give them 5 years, 3 years, unless maybe age is not on your side or medical reasons. Enjoy yourself.
Because people, they put so much pressure on you that like have kids. And when the kids come, there'll be nowhere to be found. Let me bust your brain.
No babysitting.
There will be nowhere to be found. The best they'll do is come and visit with a bag of Pampers and say, "Oh, that's him."
Even that.
Even that, some of them don't even bring the gift. You know, so I guess it's like she said, you have to communicate and you have to know that this is going to change everything about my life, like in a very huge way. And I should be ready for that. And
like put resources down to therapy. Sometimes you even need like physical therapy for your body. If you're doing like C-section or sometimes hip disalignment, something, you need to like, there's so much that goes into it that nobody tells you till you experience it. So,
like our episode with Eno and Talkative Mom, she spoke about postpartum depression. This is stuff they don't even talk about in Ghana. If you are there and you are saying that you're depressed and then like the baby is crying and it's over, they'll come and tell you that, we all went.
Yeah, this is a gift from God. You can't be depressed.
And we're passing this trauma down like, I went through it, you'll be fine. I went through it, you'll be fine. I went through it, you'll be fine. Some people literally have their kids and don't have any sort of emotional attachment to it because you're going through your own thing. It literally takes you probably a year even, or even 2 for you to realize like, I have a kid, I need to love her. So the next time someone says, where are my grandkids? Do you have grandkids money?
Period.
That's all. Thank you.
So I wanted her to open up about how you judge people with babies right after marriage. But one of the things that people say is that, probably because the girl got pregnant, that's why the parents forced them to marry.
But like she's saying, who cares? Honestly, like we need to dead that thing of like, if I'm pregnant, you have to quickly, because you are rushing a person into something that may be more.
I feel a lot of people do that. A lot of friends that I know that got married is because the girl got pregnant and then the family said, "Hey, you have to."
Let me elaborate on what I meant when I said Joshua. In the sense, like it's not like it's said like the person told me like, we got pregnant, like we got married and quickly had kids. I'll literally be like, girl, like don't you love your life? Like didn't you want to enjoy each other? I have a friend. I think I keep posting her on my Instagram. She got married was it August? She told me she was like, I'm waiting 2-3 years. The husband is older, and she was like, it bothers her, but I was like, it's not a problem. Now there's so much, is it technology or whatever you can do to like literally have kids. Very soon we can incubate them, literally put the seed there and they'll grow. So teach its own. But then, like I said, I was elaborating. People, if somebody was pregnant, it doesn't matter. And not, from a religious standpoint, yes, it's wrong, but things happen. Nobody is perfect. Like literally things happen. Things happen like too much fun. But things happen. Like I would never judge that. Like motherhood and marriage and life has told me never to make any comments about people. It will literally hit you back in the face. Like I was having that conversation with my husband. Like I was like, I used to be that person. Like sometimes like, why would she even do this? Don't say that. It will literally hit you back in the face.
So even to piggyback off what you said about talking about people, I remember when I started growing my hair and I started going into like hair salons and it's like, yo, women can't talk hair. And so I was hearing things, people, this person's husband is cheating on them. So I want to talk about cheating, right? Another reason why people, from what I've noticed, people who are younger don't want to get into marriages and so on, long-term relationships, is because they're afraid of being cheated on. And right now, I think a big fear as well is like everybody knows that your significant other cheating on you except you. And that's like that's a big fear for people. It's a big fear because nobody wants to be the one to bring the bad news. You know what I mean? So do you think what do you guys think if, for example, you guys find out, I hope it's not happening, but you find out that your person is cheating on you?
Who they breathe?
Like, where do you go from there?
Where do we go from
Go
here?
to the gym.
Just go and bounce them.
I think what my feminist sisters want to hear is like throw the towel and leave him. He's a cheat. He's disloyal. He literally bring you diseases, incurable diseases. But I also feel like it's a personal decision.
Yeah.
Facts.
And like I said, there's a lot that makes a relationship. Who is he as a person? Of course, cheating disqualifies him when it comes to a lot of things, his personality, character, and all of that. But if it's like marriage or like a long relationship, who is he as a person? Was it a mistake, circumstance? Like check everything. Was it a one-time thing? Is he like a chronic serial cheat?
I have a question. How do you cheat by mistake? Like, how does
when
that
I'm
happen?
saying not necessarily mistake, like was a person drunk? Even like I always say, even if you're drunk, sometimes you know what's going on. Yeah. But like whereby, what is it when people are like subconscious, like you're really not aware of like what's going on? Like I don't drink anymore for years now, but I remember one time I literally like blacked out. When I woke up, I was panicking. My friend's boyfriend brought me into the Airbnb. I blacked out. What I remember was I took a shot. Was it like, I forget what it was, and I'm small, so like I'm lightweight.
Carried you.
All I remember was like, poof. So it's God forbid someone had done something to me. Right. Yes, my partner has a right to be upset. Like it's. Do you get what I mean? Yeah, so things happen. Of course, it's not a mistake. Like somebody dropped on someone. Like no, but a lot of things happen. So I feel like it's a individual thing. Yeah. Put your partner down. Put the chats there, pros and cons. Like, is this somebody I really want to be with, aside with the cheating? Who is he as a person? A lot of things you want to, like, weigh down and make a personal decision. I think that's a waste of time. Then you start this disgusting, game.
It's like, that's the end.
Yeah. So, I have a question for you guys. Have you guys, any of you guys been cheated on?
Oh, in this Accra, let's be serious.
No, it's I know it's a hard question.
Oh, obviously in past relationships, but then...
No. Shout out to Kojo, no.
I like that.
No, but how about your exes?
You know the kind of woman I am. I don't go looking for things.
Yeah, if you go and look, you find.
But one thing, it shouldn't come to my face. Because I know, I don't want to say I have a temper per se, but I'll address it. And you might not like the way I address it. Yeah. So it shouldn't, appear in my face. Some people can be disrespectful with cheating. Yeah. Like, right in your face. A person may come and say, oh, hi, hello, what? Like, girl.
Wife. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, hi, hello, yes, that's me. What's up? Like, she'll literally come say hi to your partner and, ignore you. Like, no, I'll introduce myself. Obviously you're being disrespectful. Yeah. But I don't go looking for stuff. I don't care. Like, I have other things to do in my life.
So when you were cheated on, how did you move fast?
What's wrong with you? Is this a Malcolm or
I said who has been cheated on before? You
I didn't land.
Okay, land.
I feel like when we were very young and we were all in these high school and
then I know who it is.
Okay.
Possibly.
I'm kidding. And all those relationships, they were all just sort of we thought we were serious, but in hindsight, it was just a big joke. Yeah. You get it? So I don't want to even hold anybody accountable for some of the stuff that they did when they had a kiddie brain. So even though I have been cheated on, I don't think I can even speak on it.
Was this a real it wasn't serious?
It was serious, but I'm saying in hindsight, it was just
So I'm guessing you did the same too, since you were younger that
time. Stop. Relax.
No, based on excuse, no excuse, based on explanation.
I'm not giving an excuse. I'm just saying I wouldn't want to have a breakdown conversation over something that didn't really hold in that time. Do you get it?
Okay, fair. Did you cry?
Of course. I cried. I really did.
Please.
But then, like what she's saying, if you are looking for something, you would find it. And then when it comes to cheating, when it comes to the conversation of cheating means different things to different people. Because someone, maybe for example, for me, if my boyfriend is going through something and he's really upset about something, he goes to another girl and maybe he's crying on the other girl and she's hugging him and saying, oh, don't worry, my love is going to... I'm giving an example. It's that can be cheating for me if I'm someone who feels emotional cheating is cheating.
No, but you personally, is that cheating for you?
Or texting
not really.
people?
Yeah. Not really.
Not really, because I feel people process things differently and maybe whatever they are going through,
What if he's crying about you? On another woman's shoulder.
I guess that's cute. No,
I don't know.
No, is that a shoulder to cry on?
Yes.
Can't tell
if he's crying about me to another girl.
You're not okay. Come and sleep over. You can just sleep in my room for today since you don't want to go.
Listen, stuff like that has happened. I know a family like that. The woman just went to complain to the guy. Oh, my boyfriend's giving problems, and now they're actually married with kids. So
of course, it's to end in marriage.
Is it a healthy marriage? We don't know, but come on, people. You know how men can be sometimes. Oh, that's what he's doing. Come inside.
No.
I honestly feel like people who have really close girlfriends, someday, like, they might get married. Like, you always have to, like, I always think of that.
Like close female friends.
Yeah,
Close
like
female
close,
friends, yeah.
like when, like that.
Are
Close?
you okay with your like partner having like female friends?
Yeah, I don't mind. Just not like that close. Like,
Yeah, I'm your female friend.
Yeah, you have me. Period. Period.
No,
You have me.
period.
No.
Guys, but don't you think that people can be friends beyond just like
Sex.
yeah, like
Yes,
we have friends,
yes.
and lots of the time the friends were there before the
I came. Oh
Exactly.
yes,
I feel
yes.
like-
My husband and I, we established that we
Yeah.
can have friends.
I think there's always that sixth sense. Like if there's something sketchy,
Yeah,
you feel
it's
it.
a sixth sense.
Because there are people that like my boyfriend he's close to, and I don't even care. Like I know that like
Yeah.
it's nothing.
Yeah.
But if there's some girl that comes around and you feel it,
Yeah.
don't ignore the feeling.
No, but
That's
there's
all I
a
have to
woman.
say.
There's a woman who feels every single girl.
No, that one there's a
Oh,
problem.
that's a problem. That's a
No,
problem.
and I
The
also
man
feel
is
like
a
what's
problem.
happening. Like you can have a female friend,
Yeah.
but once you start dating, if she used to like sleep over and stuff like that, I think that should stop
That's
because I think it'll
stop.
be weird.
Respect,
I don't
yeah.
care how close I am with a guy. And I have a boyfriend. I don't think it's right. You come over in the morning. I'm like, oh, Kofi was sleeping over. Like, come on. Unless like a car hits him or something. I don't know. But it's just anything you just shouldn't entertain
Yeah.
anymore once you're in a relationship.
And not only that, I'm like a female friend of a guy, and like I genuinely like him. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
When you say
also-
genuinely like, what do you
I
mean?
like him. Like,
As
I
a friend?
No, romantically.
Hey,
Yeah.
the girl is watching and she's
One of
like, I
those.
feel it.
No, and the thing is, it's okay, but he doesn't have a girlfriend.
He doesn't have a
No,
girlfriend.
but
Okay.
it's
Oh,
like,
okay.
we talk about just being friends, but that's not just being friends, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Does he feel the same way or he doesn't
No, he doesn't.
Does he know how
Maybe
you
it's just
feel?
like a crush.
but
You hang
I'm
out
just
with people.
No, I just feel like, okay, so if I had a boyfriend who had a friend that was like me,
Jenna,
that would
can you like speak into the
that
mic,
would
please?
make me feel so uncomfortable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
also, if I had the opportunity, yeah, I would try to get into something more serious, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And like, if my boyfriend had a friend like that, I'd be like,
But wait, if he gets a girlfriend, let's say today, he tells you like, listen, I have a girlfriend. Would you respect that and step back, or
yeah,
you still be?
but even he's told me that he doesn't like me like that, and I respect that.
But you still secretly like him.
Yeah, like I don't think feelings go away like that.
Serious.
What if there's a day that he has a girlfriend and then he's feeling you?
Oh no, I'd like. Even now, like, I feel like you shouldn't let someone tell you, like, 2 times that they don't like you like that. Like, one
I
time
like
is enough for me.
that.
It's
You
just
know,
like,
sometimes
I don't like
rejection
you
is
like that.
hard.
Yeah.
I think rejection's good, because if they just never told you, you just would never know, and you'd always, like,
Be
if they're like,
hoping.
I just genuinely don't like you like that. Like,
No, I'm something. I'll stop being dramatic.
Stop!
What's wrong with me?
Yeah, same.
No.
So
Like,
I have
but
a
also there's guys like that you just might not like like that. So it's like,
Well, true.
Yeah.
I have a question for you guys. You are married already, so I hope your answer is yes. Have you checked
Yes.
your genotypes with your partners?
Oh my God.
We
So are
had
we
that
back on
conversation
this?
like
yesterday.
horoscope.
Just
It's a very
yesterday we
important
had that
conversation.
No,
Yeah.
no, genotype, no horoscope.
No, not horoscope.
No,
Horoscope. I'm sad, and he's Taurus.
Yeah.
So it's like we have this clash in.
Some people genuinely believe in that, so I'm just like,
Yeah, so
I
this
do.
this is the last
I'm
topic
Pisces,
before
it's like a
before we
big
end the show.
Genotypes
Did
or
you check
sickle cell traits,
so
all
you know,
those things.
sickle cell traits, genotype. Did you check those
Oh,
things
okay.
before you got married?
Yes, it's necessary.
Very.
Have you checked
yeah.
yours?
No, we are here to.
You have to be
I think
quick
you don't want a relationship to go that far.
Before you check.
Yeah.
We need to check.
I think it's something that
What is
people
it? What
people
is
don't
it?
Just
check.
making sure
tell
you're AA or at most like AS,
No
nothing,
sickle cells.
not like SS.
Yeah, you know, like the sickle cell traits.
You can't do that.
yeah.
If you have an SS, is it genotype?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it means
It's
you
a
have
sickle cell trait.
sickle cell trait. If you have the SS sickle cell trait, it means you have sickle cell. So if it's 2 people who are like AS and AS and they get married, there's a 25% chance
And most
that your
likely,
child will
yeah.
have
Sickle cell.
sickle cell.
AA, great. AAAS, great. You don't want
Yeah.
to do, and I think now there's AC or something like that.
Yeah,
I
something
read a
like
lot
Yeah,
on
so
it.
I think
yeah.
for sure
And I think your
everybody
rhesus
needs
factor
to-
too. Like there's a lot of different
Yeah,
things that you
Which
need
is
to check.
dominant or something like that, yeah. But you
So
definitely want to check.
everybody listening and watching, please go and check your sickle cell.
And check fertility too.
Yeah.
Like
check,
if
go
it's
to the
something,
hospital.
everything.
Tell them that
Like a
you want
whole
to get
STD.
married and you want to have kids. Please check all the necessary things for me.
And if you don't want to do it together, you can go ahead and do yours and
Yours
get your
first.
results and then go there.
That's
If you do your chest.
That's right.
I know that's unfair.
My cousin said he did that. He said he went to go and do his secretly. When he was going his wife now, his chest was up.
He was ready.
So yeah,
Like off deck, like he has done it. I already
he's
know what
ready.
my results are going to
Everything's
look like
sorted.
in the wasi.
My goodness.
that's how it should be, to be honest. So yeah,
So Zoo, you check yours.
Oh, false.
He says he's not marrying unless for his own personal.
Maybe I'm just checking to see. Oh, okay, I didn't know this, and I write it down somewhere. But
as usual,
you know when you're
I always
pregnant,
pull up
I don't know if they do it in
vegan.
Ghana, but in the States we had to do that. I think for the baby or something like that. They take they run a bunch of tests. Yeah.
As they should, honestly, as they should.
So but recently, me and Zoo were getting some medicine from the pharmacy because I had like this cough, and then we did the red blood cell check. Like I was just curious because Zoo is vegan, and they have this there's this myth that like vegans don't get enough protein, so they don't have enough blood.
Okay.
But Zoo's blood was actually higher than mine.
Oh wow,
so
you should post that.
Congratulations.
There's so much hate.
I should actually like let people know that all my vitals
Education.
are on check.
You understand? Yeah.
Half man, half carrot.
I have a vegan friend. He eats fufu with like just a soup.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Sam, do better.
If you're listening.
And he always puts on Snapchat.
Yeah,
It
some
bothers
mushrooms,
me.
Add some mushrooms.
some garden eggs.
Yeah, it's just like water.
Flavored water. Oh my goodness. So I want to just like go around the room and ask one more question. We do this thing called rapid fire.
Oh, already?
Oh yeah, already.
Oh my God, I was having such a great time. You guys,
we're
thank you
getting
so much
to
for
the end of
joining
the
us.
show. We're getting to the end of the show. Rapid fire.
Rapid
I'll let you
fire.
take this one.
Should I explain the rules first?
Yeah, explain the rules and then go around and ask everybody.
I'll start with. So I should do everything right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have this game we play on our podcast called Rapid Fire. So rapid fire. So I say a word rapidly, and then you fire what comes
or a phrase,
into your brain like immediately. And then if it's something really funny, we'll ask you like away from that. Okay, so I'll start from you. I'll say like a word, and you just say the first thing that comes to mind. Dream proposal.
Paris.
Oh, the city of love.
That's right.
Have you guys heard this thing about how like they say Paris is actually not that clean?
Yeah.
It's not.
Like it's dead
Paris. I'm like, this is it.
Why is this? Is it true?
No,
it's not bad.
No, it's
I've
not
been
bad.
there.
But like, there's like 3 things to see. It's not like I wanted to spend like 2 weeks there. After 3 days, I'm like,
there's good
get
food
out of
places. River Seine, the Eiffel Tower. I did Disney. It's not bad. The food is great.
But is it true that it's dirty?
There was a lot of like cigarettes and stuff, and like people were like roasting corn or like the whatever the carts. Yeah, it was just odd, but it's pretty, I guess.
I don't find
if you live in
it's dirty
Paris.
the way that.
So it's just Accra with cold weather, basically.
Yeah, certain places in like Western world like that.
Okay.
But it's beautiful. Paris is beautiful, especially at night, like the lights and I think there's a restaurant in the Eiffel Tower, right? There are restaurants in the Eiffel Tower. I just never like go to.
I don't want to do that.
Okay, Selwyn, under 1 minute.
I'm sorry.
we have 60 seconds. We have 60 seconds, guys. So let's wrap it up.
Dream proposal.
Under 1 minute.
That's what I'm saying. I know that's not this, but I just wanted to under 1 minute.
Wapi.
Next.
Where's marriage day?
Where's marriage day?
Like where's day in your marriage life?
I don't have one.
Ooh, she lying.
I'm not.
So guys, we are at the end of the show. I want to give a quick shout out to Abeku Sankofi. Yeah, thank you for checking in, and thank you to everyone for listening, for watching. Thank you to 3 Music. This has been.
And my husband too for bringing me.
Yeah, he brought her.
Yes,
and he's waiting.
All the husbands and boyfriends and girlfriends and wives. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Thank you for to 3 Music TV. And this has been fun.
And Plus
FM. How can I forget Plus FM? It's on my mic.
89.9.
That's right.
Thank you so much
guys,
for having us.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us. This has been amazing.
Guys.
And thank you for having me, honestly.
Yeah, this was fun.
Thank you. I'm always talking about if you ain't bring them, you're like Tuesday. I was like,
Tuesday. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye. And see you on the January 9th, 2023, 4 p.m. Bloom Bar. Be there or be square.